Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this, taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ. The all-natural weight chews cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1Live Stew. Brain IQ Chews. Smart, natural, built for results. But I'm clocking. Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this, taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ. The all-natural weight chews cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1Live Stew. Brain IQ Chews. Smart, natural, built for results. Dogs and poodles, you're in the dog. Y'all know.
And we will absolutely chop it up. And
no doubt.
They will miss Doug, no doubt about it, but we'll still score. We'll still score. We will not kick. We will not kick field goals. We will not punt this football.
You're going for it.
We'll score touchdowns today. This morning we'll score touchdowns, my brother.
So listen, that is 2 mentions of Doug Stewart, and I don't want to hear no more. If he ain't got the balls to be here today, we're not going to talk about him. I'm just joking. It's not like that. But
let me get one in. Shout out to you, Doug.
The word on the street from Big Brother Doug, and again, good morning, y'all. It's the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews Experience. I'm Ryan Stewart. Doug Stewart is out, but Joe Ham is so kindly sitting in Doug's chair today for the Two Live Stews Experience. So we do appreciate y'all. The Fuzz has called Doug and requested his services at court today. Doug has jury duty.
Oh.
And I'm not sure if you know, Joe, but Doug is like the show Snitch. Doug is like the neighborhood drop a dime, you know. so he's going to be doing what he loves today if he gets selected. I've been down to that courthouse 3 or 4 times in my lifetime, and I've never been selected to be on the jury. Typically, whenever they send me a letter or give me a call to tell me to come, they don't use my services. But you know, he's there trying to get chosen. I'm sure he would like to get chosen because he likes trying to get chosen. I can see him raising his hands now. Hey, can I answer that question? Hey, how about me? I can just see it right now. But while he's away, we will still play. Good morning to everybody in the chat. Good morning to you. How you feeling, Ham? Everything good, man?
I'm feeling really, really good, man. We always chop it up, and sometimes things come in our ear our ears and we just go off a little bit. But you just asked me about, you just told me about Doug and jury duty. What kind of guy are you? I've done it about 4 or 5 times as well. When you go and it's the tryout period and not actually picked yet, are you trying to throw them off that you don't want? Because I've heard a lot of people say that $25 a day isn't worth it. I don't want to get picked, so I'm going to lie, so to speak, that, go way overboard to try to not get picked. Are you honest with your questions and being truthful? And do you want to get picked or not? How do you do it? For me, I just answer the questions, man. And if I got to go to jury duty, that's my civic duty for that time.
The $25 a day is not my my eighth of a rate. It doesn't work for me. However, and this is funny, it is the Two Live Stews, Ryan Stewart, Joe Ham here. I have never even been down there to the point where they ask me questions. I've always been sent away.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Right. No. I don't get asked any questions.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not going to need you today, sir. You can go.
Wow. As soon as you sit down and everybody's in the big room, that's when they send you out.
Right. And let's talk about this offline because I'm not trying to get arrested. But yeah, I have never, ever been selected. I have never, ever been questioned. It's always, you know what, man? You can go. Oh, okay. I've canceled a whole day for no reason, but I'm going to go. Yeah, so I hate going down there when people, send that thing. Joe, we got a lot to talk about, man. I didn't do a show last Thursday. No, wait a minute. Monday. Was it Monday I didn't do the show, Tree? Okay. I didn't do a show Monday. You and I, when we realized that Doug wasn't going to be here today, you and I didn't do our show yesterday. Now, I did do a Ryan's Rewind on yesterday. You can see that on Stewart Media and Entertainment on YouTube, Facebook, and all those other places. I did a Ryan's Rewind with Nick Ferguson yesterday, but I haven't talked sports, trending topics, Shador, Indianapolis, New York, the Raiders. I haven't talked any of that stuff since all week. So I'm very excited to chop it up with you today. Before I get into what we're going to be doing today, is there anything on your mind you would like to share or get off your chest before we start today's program?
Yes, because it just happened last night for me, and you'll appreciate this, Stu, because I think you had an opinion on this when this was going along, because you're a New York Knickerbocker.
I am.
All right, and y'all hired Mike Brown, didn't you guys?
Yep.
And it came out last night to where I was, on my timeline that Dawn Staley. Shout out to Dawn Staley from the South Carolina Gamecocks. And
I saw that last night.
Yeah, 3-time champion. And she sat there and said if the Knicks had offered her that job to be the head coach in the National Basketball Association,
she was gone.
She was gone. And the reason why she said she was gone really got me and tickled my fancy and made me just proud to be an American, proud to be Black, proud to be all about, you stepping out and overcoming, being the first. Because she said I had to. And the reason she said she had to is because she's paving the way. She's being a pioneer. She might take it on the chin. She might, she might be successful, might not. But her resume shows that she will be successful. So that's on my mind. That was on my mind about shout out to, and they didn't offer her the job. Right. And she thinks that they didn't offer because she kind of ran them away with her interviewing them a little bit.
She said she had questions of her own.
There you go. That's
in
right.
true Black woman form, I have questions of my own for them.
Yes.
Now, what I really liked about the video, I liked everything that you just said, but I also like the fact that she said she would not have taken any job in the NBA to break that ceiling. But if it's the Knicks, even though she's a Philly chick, she would have jumped on that Knicks job because it's the New York Knicks.
Yeah, because I don't want to get swept under the rugs in some low market organization. Right. I want to be on the Mecca. If I'm going to pioneer, we're going to start this thing. We're going to start it big right in New York City. Shout out to Dawn Staley, man.
Two Live Stews experience. Ryan Stewart, Joe Ham, Doug's out today. What made me wonder about her comments were How does South Carolina feel about hearing that? She's the highest paid women's coach in the history of the women's game. So how did South Carolina feel to knowing that their superstar 3-time champion head coach would have said, I got to go if offered this job from the New York Knicks? I wonder how they feel.
No problem. It would be the same way that the Georgia Bulldogs would look at Kirby Smart and an NFL team came calling. So no problem. That's an NBA team. Everybody's dream when you get into coaching, in my opinion, is to coach at that very, very the highest level. Unless you're Tom Osborne and some of those guys, Joe Paterno, that they are just, college guys. But I think they would be a little bit more alarmed, Stu, if it was another women's college basketball team. But to be in the NBA, I don't think they feel some type of way. They might give her a raise, though.
For those of you that may have missed this clip, we'll let Tree run that for us right now.
Interview for the Knicks. I did. It was the same interview that everybody else that was in their candidate pool. Same thing. Went in. I mean, it was like hours, but in the interview, I thought I did pretty well. I was well prepared for the interview, right? If the Knicks would have offered me the job, I would have had to do it, okay? Not just for me, it's for women, for just to break open that I would have to, and it's the New York Knicks, and I'm from Philly, but it's the freaking New York Knicks. And I did say that in the interview. Like, I actually said it. Y'all don't have to censor it out.
You can say it. We got creative control over it. We can bleep you out.
I absolutely loved Dawn Staley. I wonder if James Dolan was a part of the meeting as the owner of the New York Knicks. I wonder if he was in that room, because if he was in that room and she came in there answering her questions, doing a good job as she said she did, and then she's like, okay, well, now you guys sure you're done? Well, real quick, I got a list of questions for y'all ass, okay? I would love to see the look on the face of James Dolan if that was the case. And I think every candidate that is getting strong consideration should have their questions, especially on the heels of the way Tom Thibodeau was removed from the franchise after having an extremely successful run. Mm-hmm. In my opinion, and we'll get into today's topics here in a second, in my humble opinion, all you can ask a coach to do is attempt to win a championship, but only one team will do that every year. Only one team will do that. And I don't think necessarily that if you're the first loser to the team that won the title, I don't think that makes you a loser, even though some people will say that. So all you can ask a coach to do is to do better this year than he's done last year. And Tom Thibodeau did that. So in my humble opinion, that's why they had a hard time finding a coach. When you fire a guy that did what he has done and had the success that he did, why am I going to leave a good job that I have now to come to your organization to face the same ridicule and the same unfortunate, to face the same BS? No way in the world. So good for Dawn Staley for asking her questions, and I'm happy to see that she's staying in South Carolina.
I've been thinking about that a lot, Stu, as far as the season coming up, football, college football, NFL, baseball is about to end. I've been thinking about championship or bust. Is that really for everyone? To your point, is every team, organization, or program looking at championship or bust? That's not reality. That's just not reality. And that does not mean you did not have a good season. Right. All right. It does not mean that. And the NFL was about to be coming up right now, Stu. You look at Pat Mahomes can say that, right? Maybe Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Definitely Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen. Jalen Hurts. Okay, yes. But the Atlanta Falcons are not sitting here saying championship or bust. There can be some improvements. There can be going to the first round, winning the division. You're in a trajectory there where you're going up. Matter of fact, some teams might make it to the Super Bowl and was not projected and lose that, and it's not championship or bust. So that's what we do, and that's what happened to Thibodeau. The fans, the media, sometimes owners put false out there that we have to win the championship or something is wrong. Right, I'm not buying into that, brother. Not every team.
I got one more thing on Don Staley, but I'm going to answer your question or reply to your comment first. The great Wayne Fonts, the coach that drafted me to the Detroit Lions. In our first team meeting every year, he would stand in front of the room and say, guys, I've got the nicest tailor-made suit that I've ever had made in my life. And I'm not going to wear it until we go to the Super Bowl. My intentions for this season, my wants for this season, the direction that I am coaching this team starting today in this meeting is for the Detroit Lions to be at Super Bowl 39, Super Bowl 41, whatever number Super Bowl it was, that's what he would say. I've got a suit that I'm not wearing, and it's real nice, guys. You got to see it. But I'm not putting it on until we go to the Super Bowl. We were the Detroit Lions. We didn't have many seasons while I was there for those 5 years where we were considered a Super Bowl team. However, that's how he started off every year. And I think every coach should. If the records are 0-0, we're even with the Packers. We're even with the 49ers. We're even with the Giants. We're even with the Raiders. We're even with everybody right now.
Yeah, but that's faking the funk on a nasty note.
No,
yes,
not.
it is. Still,
No,
yes,
it
is.
Not.
There's no way. There's no way the Cleveland Browns can look at anybody in the eyes, individually, teammate to teammate, when you out there, blood, sweat, and tears, and say that honestly that we are, Super Bowl. That's our goal.
You're a Dallas Cowboy fan. You do that shiggity every year. You and your fans. Y'all make me sick. Every year, y'all swear y'all going to win the Super Bowl. The year that Tampa Bay won back in the day with Brad Johnson. Prior to that year, even though they had a hellacious defense. Wait a minute. I mentioned Tampa Bay. You were on that team. Simeon Rice, Warren Sapp, John Lynch, Warwick Dunn, all those guys. Y'all didn't know that y'all were going to the Super Bowl that year.
Yeah, but that's a realistic goal, Stu. That's all I'm saying. That's a realistic goal.
So you're trying to tell
because
me
you
that Wayne
get deep
Fonts,
into the.
you're trying to tell me that Wayne Fonts was supposed to stand in front of that team and say, we don't have a chance to win this year?
No. Most coaches go on the limb and they put that on their sheet to say that. All I'm saying, you can go in increments. You go according to your team. And you know what, Stu, like everybody knows, we as athletes, we know what our potential is before anybody else does.
Agreed.
We know in-house. So, yeah, you want to say that that's the goal, but everybody's not 0-0. Pete Carroll saying that in front of a new first-time coach a first-time head coach at the Raiders. If that roster going straight to the Super Bowl, would he say Super Bowl?
He's played in 2 of them. Why would he not say that?
Because this team he's looking at and coached in training camp.
Oh, man, Joe, listen. The Atlanta Falcons, when Matt Ryan and that crew went to the Super Bowl and lost to the Patriots when they were up 28-3, you can't tell me to start that season that head coach in front of the Falcons had the balls to say, we're going to the Super Bowl this year. No, he didn't say that, but they did.
That's the
But
goal.
they did. They did. There's no way that the Falcons, being the Falcons, the historic Falcons that we know them as, came into that year saying, is Super Bowl a bust for us?
Oh, not or bust.
At the beginning of the year when the records are 0-0 and you don't think you have a chance, I don't want you on my damn team. I felt my heart. I got Barry Sanders. I got Herman Moore. I got Robert Porcher. I got Larry Thorpe. I got Luther Ellis. I got Corey Raymond, Brian Westbrook. Oh, we got a squad.
Yep.
Why not us?
Yeah.
I mean, we got a lot of good stuff going on for y'all today in the Dog Us with your boys, the 2 live stews. We're going to talk about the Colts and Anthony Richardson not being the guy. It's old news, but I hadn't had a chance to chop that up yet. We got a great rapid fire that's NFL laden. We'll talk about that. We'll have Arley on that top of the 8 o'clock hour. She's got some birthdays and some stories. We're going to have some really good skits, some good commercials. We got my man Reggie Carson, Dover Dog, in the building. He'll give us his 5th downs, the 5th down. Last 48 is going to be great, and we're going to get into the chat. And guess what, y'all? It is a Giving Thursday. It is a Giving Thursday, so please make time to hit that bell, share the show. If it's upon your heart to be a blessing to the stews, send us a little something on Giving Thursday. Up next in the Doghouse with your boys, Ryan Stewart, Joe Hamilton. We're going to talk about Anthony Richardson. To stay or not to stay, to go, to play or not to play. What's his future look like? Joe played in that organization, wore that uniform. Joe was a quarterback, so we'll get his insight. You're in the dog pound. Dogs and poodles, it's the Two Live Stews, and we're back. Our debate that started us on radio was the effectiveness of the option, idiot.
You call your brother idiot? I never call you an idiot.
Dummy. What you did is called hijack the show. I'm done. Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart streaming live Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m.
That's the number 2 live stews, youtube.com. 2 live stews, youtube.com.
Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this, taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ. The all-natural weight chews cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1 live stew. Brain IQ Chews. Smart, natural, built for results. It's your boys, and we're back. It's the Two Live Stews and your Two Live Stews experience. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Not only is it a Giving Thursday, it is also a Throwback Thursday. And in Doug's absence, I'm wearing a throwback today. Joe, tell me if you can name this throwback jersey, please.
Yes, I can.
Who's that, Joe Ham?
That's Michael Vick.
The great Virginia Tech Michael Vick. And that was one of the most exciting college football seasons of my entire life.
Oh, yeah.
Our cousin, the great John Rivers, Berkeley High School Hall of Famer, one of the best basketball players in the low country, an amazing wide receiver for the Berkeley Stags. He accepted a scholarship to Virginia Tech, so I was aware of the Hokies, who they were, where they were. Doug used to work for Foot Action in Roanoke, Virginia, so I was aware of the area, but I didn't know much about the team until the Michael Vick era came about. What an amazing player.
Yeah, well, I had a different point of view because, or perspective, in-house, that is, my first cousin, Pearson Prelo, shout out to Pearson Prelo, he's now the safeties coach at Virginia Tech. He got a scholarship to go to play for Virginia Tech and played with Michael Vick there at Virginia Tech. Wow. So, yeah, he was electrifying. And what happens is he's able to change games the way he really started taking over the game with an athletic, throwing and passing with the same equal. You know, maybe somebody want to say about his accuracy, but the ability to hurt you in the pocket and just dissect you with his speed like we've never seen before. Shout out to Michael Vick. And he's about to right now go for 1-0 at Norfolk State. So I'm rooting for him hard, very hard.
Is that game tonight, Joe, or is that game tomorrow along with the Georgia Tech Colorado game?
I'm not sure when it exactly is. And I think it's this weekend. I think it's Saturday.
Listen, one of the dogs and poodles in the chat room will remind us of when that story is. But look, man, great player, phenomenal superstar, and I think he'll do some good things in Norfolk when it comes to college football at the HBCU. I'm looking forward to seeing him and Deshaun Jackson revive those programs and do a good job. All right, despite all rumors, everybody, Indianapolis coach general manager Chris Ballard emphatically stated that the team is not trading quarterback Anthony Richardson. The comments were made during a press conference after the coach named veteran Daniel Jones their starting quarterback for the 2025 season. First question to you, Ham. Did Ballard and the coach get it right? Let's start there. If you were the general manager or you were the owner of the team, or you were the head coach of that team, are you in agreement with them benching Anthony Richardson and giving Daniel Jones quarterback number 1?
First of all, why'd you say benching? That's a harsh word. Why you consider it benching?
That's what it is. He's not starting.
Well, was he the starter, though? That's what I'm saying. Was he the starter? So I can see where you're coming from. I say this, dude. That's disappointing for everyone in that building except Daniel Jones, that Daniel Jones won this job. That's my honest opinion. For Chris Ballard, the GM, for the owner, for everybody, the coaches, that Anthony Richardson, who we drafted 4th overall, 15 games in that we've seen him play already in his career, and he can't beat out another quarterback in Daniel Jones. Very, very disappointing that we thought that, we had it in this 5th. And that's what I want everybody to really understand. This is not still a project. He's a project as far as development, but he played at Florida, and he's got already 15 games with the Indianapolis Colts.
Right.
So there's Shane Steichen and Chris Ballard. They've seen 15 games and countless amount of practices. So now that we decided that we had to go out and get Daniel Jones to push, right? Initially, we did that to push Anthony Richardson to try to elevate his game. And oh, by the way, Daniel Jones won that battle. And I would say this, just being a fly on the wall. A fly on the wall. I think everybody wanted, Anthony Richardson in-house to win that job because of its upside, where they drafted, because their butts on the line as well, where they got drafted.
Go ahead, Joe. Go ahead and finish.
Yeah, where he got drafted, and Ballard is the one that drafted him. And not only Ballard, the one that drafted him, Shane Steichen is the head coach that signed off on it and say that I can develop him and make him to what we see as far as pajamas. Because that's what got everybody. Yes, the pajamas, when you go to the combine and you can throw it a mile and you can run around in shorts and you can do those things. Can you play? So that didn't surprise me. And I do agree with them because they made the tough decision, but it had to be made. It had to be made, Stu, because everybody saw that Daniel Jones held Anthony Richardson off.
Ballard stressed that the franchise is not done with the former first-round pick, who has had a tumultuous start to his career when it comes to being riddled with injuries and very inconsistent play. He believes that Richardson can still continue to develop as a backup without the pressure of being a starter. My question to you is the eye contest. Who passed your eye contest this preseason between Anthony Richardson and Daniel Jones?
Whoa, that's tricky. That's tricky. You mean according to film or just, because the eye contest, when you normally...
Your former NFL second in the Heisman runner-up in 1999 at the quarterback position, your eyes. Who passed the eye contest from your point of view?
Oh, no doubt about it is Daniel Jones.
Okay.
There's no doubt about it. And it's for the simple fact, Stu, that Anthony Richardson is going to get somebody killed right now. And that literally, I take that back. He's going to get somebody hurt right now. And I'm talking about logistics. I'm talking about the format of playing the quarterback position. I'm talking about reading two safeties and being able to say, I can run the ball because the box is light. Or somebody coming in the box and they stack in the box. I have one-on-one on the outside and I can audible. Or a blitz is coming from my front side or back side and I can set the protection or slide the protection to pick that up. Or if I can't pick that up, then I can have a guy to run a hot route to where I'm going to hit it behind the ear of somebody. So those are the things that, I wouldn't say quarterback 101, but in the NFL, you must know those type things. You must be able to do those type things. And that's where, in my opinion, from the outside looking in, he failed this preseason. That was the next step. I know about the athletic ability.
Right.
I know about escaping the pocket and throwing the ball 100 miles per hour. I know about that, but the mental aspect of the football game is, I think, Daniel Jones is ahead of him.
Triple platinum bat might said Richardson couldn't barely get on the field when he was at Florida. He's not surprised at all that the same thing is happening now in Indy. Sir, in that game where he dislocated his pinky finger, when he dropped back, his peripheral didn't see the defensive end coming. His peripheral didn't see the running back out for the check down, wide open by himself. He took and absorbed that hit, which dislocated his pinky and did what? Took him off the field like he's been off the field the majority of every season he's been in Indianapolis. That was when I said, he's not going to get this job. He clearly is not right now the best option to be out there if they're playing football. Because, Joe, if they make a bad decision and put the wrong guy out there, or if they make a bad decision and not put the best player out there, which sometimes happens in sports. You've been on teams your entire playing career where you thought that someone was better than the person that was starting, but that person wasn't on the field. Whenever that happens, that doesn't give the team, for whatever reason, I don't know why they do that, but that doesn't give the team the best option to win. That doesn't give the coaches the best option to highlight themselves and how they coach to get better jobs and to get more money. That doesn't allow the fans that are paying premier prices to be in the seats in the stadium to enjoy the product on the field. So when I saw that, I'm like, they're going to have to go with another guy that was drafted high. They're going to have to go with another guy that had a life-changing contract in New York. They're going to have to go with another guy that gives them a better option to win games because it's not clicking for Anthony Richardson right now. You agree with that, Joe?
I absolutely agree. Stu, I'll give you a even deeper analogy that you'll understand. If you play cornerback, and you have cover two, and the flat, and somebody catches the ball in the flat on you, is that a no-no? If you're a cornerback and you're playing cover two, and somebody catches a hitch or a flat in front of you, is that a no-no?
No, it's not a no-no because I'm up against another pro that is being thrown the ball from another pro. So these pros make plays. So no.
I guess that's
it's not beneath me for a player to make a play because everybody out there is the best player at their position.
Well, my analogy was a bad one because it was supposed to have been easier than that. What I was trying to say, it was bad. No, what I was trying to say to you that in cover two, as a cornerback, you got the flats. Should nobody catch the ball in front of you because you got a hard corner there. Right. Well, so so with Anthony Richardson, it's almost like you got a curl flat combination and your read is the will linebacker and you threw the interception to the will. Right. I mean, that's just a no-no. In that case, what you were talking about when the guy caught and broke his finger, pinky finger, not only did you not see him coming from the blind side, that was your read. So that was the install of the play is be careful of this guy. If he comes, you would have problems. So the fact that he didn't know his read, he didn't know one-on-one. I mean, the first step of that concept was alarming. And so this is going to show us a lot about Anthony Richardson, his competitiveness, his resiliency, everything to be able to sit on the bench and gather things and be ready. The next man up, because with Daniel Jones, the next man up is very important to Anthony Richardson. Daniel Jones has missed a lot of football games in his NFL career. Right. You're not hoping for him to get hurt. You're not wanting him to get hurt. You're rooting for him. But you got to be careful, Anthony Richardson, that you are prepared and when Michael Jones, if Daniel Jones gets hurt.
A couple things real quick. This is your boys, the Two Live Stews. Doug Stewart's out. Joe Hammer's in. I'm One Live Stew, Ryan Stewart. Sir, you mentioned the flats, and I'm traumatized about covering the flats because my junior year, we're in Tallahassee playing Florida State, and I often had the flats while a cornerback got ran off by the number one receiver. And who would catch that ball in the flats, Joe? It was Warrick Dunn. So I cheated the entire game. Instead of being 7-9 yards over the flat, I would be 4 to 5 yards, which means I can't get to the deep out. I can't, I'm not being able to be in a position to do more than one thing. I tried to position myself to put me in an area to where if Warwick caught the ball out there in the flats and I'm one-on-one with him, he's not going to make me look too bad.
Yes.
They hit that play 5 times to the point where when they threw the ball out to him in the flats, I'm damn near on the line of scrimmage, knowing that he's got a whole third of a field to shake me up, okay? And he shook me up every time. I come to the sideline, O'Leary tells me, so we just can't depend on you to cover the flat. We just can't depend on you to cover the flat. I'm not going to look at him and say, Coach, it's work done. I'm not going to do that. I said, well, Coach, I'm doing the best I can. You know what his reply was?
That's my fault.
Then you sit this next series out. Let's see if the guy that's backing you up can do a better job. But moral of the story is, guys have to make plays at their position. And if I'm now taking 5 to 6 yards off my coverage to be closer to the flats to make a play, I am leaving the defense. I'm holding them hostage.
That's right.
They're not in the position to do what they need to do because there's a 6 to 11 yard gap between me and where I'm supposed to be in case a receiver runs a deep comeback, in case he runs a quick curler out.
Yeah.
You want guys that can defend 1, 2, or 3 places, not just that one. But with Warwick Dunn being out there, man.
You got to cheat. You got to cheat.
It was one of the longest days of my life trying to stop that cat in the flats. I may have tackled him one time or slowed him down one time, but he was just too shifty. What's younger brother saying? Y'all folks, put that back up, Tree. Y'all folks tripping. Talking about Richardson didn't see this. He didn't see that. I'm not hearing anything Jones has done well, making it seem the AR. Well, younger brother, go ahead, Joe, please.
Well, yeah, I'll respond to that because Jones has got to. Anthony Richardson is going to have to take that job. Where's your playmaking? Right. Where's your playmaking skills? Where are your dynamic, plays on the run? I didn't see it in you, Anthony Richardson. So we settled for Daniel Jones. We settled with the guy that wasn't making mistakes, didn't make just grade school quarterback 101. Right. Now, again, I'm not saying Daniel Jones lit it up, but Daniel Jones was more consistent than Anthony Richardson. That's all.
The consistency is something that I'm going to talk about when we talk about Shador being quarterback number 3. All right. We got the 5th down with Reggie Carson coming up next. I'm looking forward to chopping it up with Reg because Doug, Reg, and I for the last couple of weeks have been talking about Shador and where he's going to fall. Shador, is he going to make the team? I'm going to stand on business with this and put 10 toes down. No matter how much a player is liked or unliked in the National Football League, the head coach, the position coach, and even the owner all realize they need players. You got to have players. And whether Shador was fighting an uphill battle or a downhill battle, whether Shador was liked or unliked, after game 1, where he was blessed to be quarterback number 1 for the majority of that preseason game, he stole his position this year. Now, will he have to do it all over again next year? Maybe, but I knew he would make the team based off of that one game. And after me and Carson get into it in the 5th down, I'll come back with you and we'll chop it up there as well. Good show going on right now in the Doghouse with your boys. The 2 Live Stews. Doug is out. Joe Ham is in. Listen, it is a Giving Thursday, so make sure that you make some time to show a little bit of love so we can keep these lights on to do what we love to do. We'll spend some time with Reggie Carson, and we'll come back to Joe Ham. We'll read your chat. We're going to have fun in the Doghouse on this Throwback Thursday with your boys, the 2 Live Stews. Y'all keep it locked. The 5th down is up next.
Hello there, it's your favorite cruise director, Arley Michelle, and you want to be on the inaugural Cruise with the Stews, February 6th through 9th. What's up, Stew Nation? We want to see you out on the big water for the big game, and we cannot wait! Have you signed up to go with us on the cruise yet? If you haven't, there is still time. We want to see everybody's face in the place. We're going to be celebrating from Miami to Nassau, Bahamas, and back. You want to be in the place. Can't wait to see ya. Yay! We're so excited. We're going to cruise together. Cruising with you, cruising with you, cruising with you. Come on, y'all. Ah!
Needles? Man, please. I retired from those when I hung up my cleats. Why get poked when you can snack your way slim? Brain IQ chews are all natural, taste great, and keep you in the game. Shots hurt, chews work. BrainIQ.com/REF/OneLiveStew. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/OneLiveStew. Brain IQ chews. Smarter than shots, stronger than excuses. Welcome back to the show. It's your boys, the Two Live Stews. Doug Stewart is out, but right now Reggie Carson is in. What's up, Nova Dog?
What's going on, team, man? How you doing?
Bro, you're a sports fan like me, so I have a lot of sports paraphernalia. I have hundreds of hats, tons of jerseys. Is there a reason why you're fitted in Miami today, bro?
It's throwback, baby. I got to represent the you. Come on now. And I feel bad had I known that I would have two Georgia Tech superstars all here. I came up with the Miami gear on, but, you know, I got to represent the 305.
Yeah, bro, I'll never forget being in the stadium when Miami walked in there. They were wearing T-shirts that said, just because we're in your league doesn't mean you're in ours.
Yeah.
And, bro, they kick ass. They get off the bus in camouflage, wearing stuff telling you what they're going to do to you, and there's nothing you can do about it, bro. Phenomenal program when it comes to sports, Q.
Right.
I'm looking forward to your fight.
Let me tell you something, man. Shout out to Joe Ham giving the master class. I hope people were listening, giving the master class on quarterbacking in the National Football League. I was thinking about the show Quarterback. And that's all you need to see. If you want to know if somebody can make it and what the talent level is and everything like that, what's between the ears, watch the show Quarterback and watch what happens when they go to the line of scrimmage, read the defenses, make an audible play, change the line coverage. That's all you need to know. If you don't have that, all the talent in the world, you can't be on the field.
Bro, it is Reggie Carson, the fifth down. We're about to get into it here in a second. Bro, you make a great point, and I want to sit here for a quick second on that, which is one reason why I love and communicate with Joe Ham so much. As a quarterback that played to the level that he did, you have to know it all. You got to know not just your part of the playbook, not just your part of the offense. You got to know what the center's doing, what the guard's doing, what the tackle's doing, when he's doing it, why he's doing it. You got to set line shifts. You got to know what the defense is going. You got to know the strength. You got to do so much at that position, and people don't realize that. Some guys that look like Tarzan but play like Jane, they look like Tarzan because physically you can see him throw the ball 70 yards flat-footed. But mentally, between his ears, it's not there.
Correct.
They haven't been able to master it and figure out all of it. The real good ones know it all. And that's why I spend so much time with Joe Ham, because he's one of those guys that knows it all, team.
All within 10 seconds. When they go to the line. You've got like 5 seconds to get the play. You got to call the play out. Then you got to go to the line. You got like between 5 and 8 to 10 seconds to read the defense, to make a call. It's incredible, man. That's why I give QB1s all the credit in the world. There's only a reason why there's 30 people that can do that job.
Right, and get paid the money that they get paid. These cats are making 50 plus. Yeah. The good ones are making 50 plus $1 million.
Right.
That's a lot of money. And they're making that per year to do their jobs, more than everybody else. And offensively, they touch the ball every single snap. That matters too. But let's get into these 5 downs you got for us today, Q.
So I got the 5 downs. I did not have Shador. I skipped on Shador again. Okay. I mean, look, when obviously when Kenny Pickett was traded, Shador had a spot. I mean, they were going to keep 3. Actually, I thought Shador had an opportunity to make, as I said last week, to make the practice squad. But I actually had him getting cut. So I'm happy that the brother was able to keep his job, and he's going to be QB3. So we're going to see what's going to happen. He's still in contention. He can still see the field. He just has to learn a lot. And like we talked about, as long as he gets his reps in, as long as he gets more time in, he'll have more of an opportunity to play in the National Football League. Okay. But I got my 5 NFL predictions. I want to be on record. Put me on record, baby, so we can pull the tape. And I got at number 5 for the 5th down, offensive and defensive. Well, I mean, it's really, they don't split it up in the league. Comeback player of the year. And I've got one guy, number 8 in Pittsburgh, Aaron Rodgers. R-E-L-A-X. Aaron Rodgers is going to be your 2025 comeback player of the year, playing with Mike Tomlin, playing with a beast of a receiver out there in DK Metcalf. I actually have Aaron Rodgers putting up great numbers this year, playing in Pittsburgh, re-energizing that fan base, getting them to the playoffs, because that's what Pittsburgh typically does. Right. And I got him winning NFL comeback player of the year.
Bro, you're not concerned about him being over 40 years old? You're not concerned about the wear and tear of a 17-game season? You're not concerned about him being in a new environment, him being out there in that cold? It's going to be slushy. It's going to be ice. It's going to be snow. It's going to be wet. You're not concerned about any of that stuff, bro? It's
no more cold than what it is in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Bro, you're right.
Throwing that ball with the rain, ice coming down. Yeah. He'll be okay in Pittsburgh. I think Tomlin and the marriage of Tomlin, for whatever reason, this is an odd couple that they got this bromance thing going on. But the marriage that he has with Aaron Rodgers, I think is going to be a successful one. And I look for Rodgers to win comeback player of the year, and I look for Pittsburgh to make it to the playoffs.
Okay, bro. Down number 4, bro. What you got?
Number 4, well, we're talking about second-year quarterbacks. I look for a second-year quarterback to shock the league and carry his team to the postseason, be it Drake May and with the Patriots, be it Bo Nix with the Broncos, or be it Michael Penix here in Atlanta. I look for one of your second-year quarterbacks to take that leap and actually take their team to the promised land of the NFL postseason. Okay, bro.
I like that. I was a Bo Nix supporter last season. I love Michael Penix Jr. I thought he should have got in last year a whole lot earlier. However, I believe in the sophomore slump, bro. Do you not believe in the sophomore slump that these quarterbacks tend to have every single season?
Well,
we saw our guy in Houston last year. Coming off of a great rookie season. He didn't have a bad year last year, but it wasn't comparable to year one. So I like the teams that you mentioned. I like the quarterbacks that you mentioned, but man, I just keep thinking that everybody deals with somewhat of a sophomore slump.
Yeah, and I can see that, but none of these guys had the breakout year in a rookie year. I mean, they had decent rookie years, so I think the trajectory is going to go up, and I like to see these guys make it to the playoffs. One of these guys. Now, I'm hedging my bet because I got 3 guys out there.
Right, it's okay.
But one of these guys, the second-year quarterback, is going to make it to some postseason play.
With Sean Payton being the quarterback, with that defense that Denver has, bro, I would almost put my money on Bo Nix. Yeah. I really would.
He's a monster.
He's a monster. Down number 3, Q. What you got?
Ooh, don't hurt me. Number 3, the Chiefs are going to struggle without Rice at wide receiver. And I actually have the Chiefs starting off on tape 2-4. I got them being 2-4 in the first 6 games of the season. They got the Chargers, they got Philly, they got the Giants, they got the Ravens, and they got the Jaguars, and they got the Lions. So without Rashee Rice, his ace right now at wide receiver, I think they're going to struggle. Travis Kelce, I mean, Travis proves and showed us something in the Super Bowl, and actually towards the end of the season where he started to slow down. I think he might have actually, he's on the trajectory down. I hate to say it because he's a Hall of Fame tight end, but I don't think he's going to have the numbers that he's had, the Travis Kelce numbers that he's had in the past, and that just leaves Worthy out there. So I mean, Mahomes. I mean, they got a new offensive line. I think they're going to struggle this year, and I think that in the first 6 games, I got them being 2-4.
Yeah, bro. I'm with you 100% on that. And I love Mahomes. I love Kelce. We talked about him in the pre-show meeting. We'll talk about that later on, maybe in the show if we can get back to it. But, bro, I agree. I just don't think that they've got the pieces that they're going to need. And I see so many other teams that have elevated and gotten better. And I just don't. I hate to sleep on Mahomes, bro, because he's that dude still in my mind. Right. But, bro, even that dude needs the pieces to throw the ball to, right. And I think he's lacking there, bro. That's a good one, bro. What about down number 2?
Yeah, I still got to make in the playoffs, but I got to make in the playoffs as a wild card team.
Yep. Okay, I can dig it, bro. I can dig it.
All right, the number 2, the best record in the National Football League will reside in Baltimore. Put your words and put the money on it right now. The Baltimore Ravens and what they're doing. I got them being 14-3. This season, and I got Lamar just showing out once again. And shout out to Kyle Hamilton and his mother, Jackie Hamilton, a Sora that I know, a Delta that I know, for what she's done in raising this young man. He got his money yesterday, $100 million.
Bruh, check. Safety making $25 a year. Safety.
He's a beast, dog.
But he's a great player. My goodness. I played that position, bro.
I know.
My base salary was $150,000. This dude is making $25 million a year. So I'm happy for him, bro. Congratulations to her. He's a beast, bro. He is.
He's a beast. So I really think that they're gonna do. I think Baltimore is gonna run away with it. Out in the AFC. I think Lamar is going to show out again. They've just retooled. King Henry's back there. They're just retooling. And shout out to Derrick Henry. I mean, I've seen his workouts. How is this guy doing it at this age? Yeah, bro. At this level?
Yeah, bro. He works hard. He eats right. He gets the proper amount of rest every day. He overwaters every day. He's amazing. He's putting it all into his craft, and that's why they're getting it all out of him every single season.
He should be slowing down. He's speeding up.
He's speeding up, bro. Yeah, it's pretty amazing to watch, bro. And I'm looking forward to them having a good year. I would love for them to get to the Super Bowl, and I would love for Lamar to bring one back to the crib. I really would.
Okay.
All right, bro. Last but not least, least
but not last. The NFC dark horse crashes the party. The Chicago Bears are going to make it to the playoffs. Yes, I was thinking it was going to be Chicago or Atlanta, but I'm gonna just go and just say the Chicago Bears with what they're doing with Caleb Williams. They're going to make it to the playoffs. They're going to be led by their young QB. I don't think they're going to have a long playoff run, but I think that they're going to make it to the second season.
Bro, they retooled the entire offensive line. They brought in Ben Johnson from Detroit. He's an offensive mind. We've seen what he's done the last few years. But they got pieces at the skill position, at the receivers and the running backs. They got like 2 tight ends, bro. Their defense is going to be better. So, bro, other than them being the Chicago Bears, I see where you're coming from, and I could tend to agree. Again, I'm looking at Caleb possibly having a sophomore slump. He didn't have the best year last year. I think he's going to have to deal with a little bit of a learning curve, bro. But that is not a bad pick at all, bro. You're on the record, bro. We now officially have receipts for your thoughts on
bring them receipts.
Bro, outstanding job, bro. We appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate you, bro. I'll holler at you.
That's the Dover dog, Reggie Carson, in the building with the boys, the Two Live Stews, and his 5th down with Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews experience. Joe, let me get your thoughts on Reggie's 5 downs.
Yeah, I wrote some things down. Number 1 on
first of all, let me say this real quick. Great segment Carson does. Doug and I talked about it last week. As owners, you want the best for your situation. And Doug was a genius when he and Reggie came together and put this together. We're thoroughly enjoying what Reggie does. He does an outstanding job. Share your thoughts, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with a lot of what he was saying, and he backed it up with facts. I tell you what, though, number 5 for him, Aaron Rodgers, he's not eligible. He's not eligible for comeback player of the year. He didn't miss one single game last year. So when you win comeback player of the year, somebody that missed the last 5 or missed parts of the season or missed that entire season. You remember when Joe Flacco did it with Cleveland? And I'm not knocking Reg at all.
No. Before you continue, and please continue, but let me say this real quick. As a former player, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
No, you just can't have a bad season and then the next season you light it up and then you
wow. I didn't know time had to be missed or you had to be away from the game to be considered for a comeback. I didn't know that.
It's usually hardship, injury.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great information.
Absolutely.
Great information.
It was excellent about his number 4 in the second-year quarterback. I mean, you got a lot of them. You have a lot of them. You got Jaden Daniels. And you mentioned, Stu, about the sophomore slump, and that's real. A lot of people are putting Jaden Daniels above that, including me. I'm not going to throw myself. So he did such a great job in leading his team to the NFC Championship game that we missing, and that was just a rookie. And it happens. It happens. Bo Nix, Michael Penix Jr. So.
McLaurin being back in there, Debo being there now, their team pretty much staying consistent when it comes to the pieces that need to be there. Yeah, Washington's going to be one of those teams to keep an eye on for sure.
Oh, no doubt about it. I totally agree with Reggie in talking about the Chiefs at 2 and 4. Rashee Rice is such a great weapon. A lot of people forget about how good he was at the beginning of at the latter end of his rookie season and the start off last season. I agree with that. And the Ravens. You know what? I'm so nervous and I'm so ready for the Ravens to hold up a trophy that their regular season that I agree with a lot of the analysts, that says that it's not even important what they do in the regular season. Lamar Jackson winning another MVP will be great. Happy for the young man, happy for the brother, but it doesn't mean anything right now.
Let's stay here. Let's stay here for a quick second. I do want to see them find a way. And I've already made about 4 or 5 wagers. Every year, this time of year, I'll put about $50, maybe 75, on 4 or 5 different things prior to the season started. And mine was Ravens over 11 games. Okay? Right. That's one of mine. And here's my question or my comment with that, Joe. I'm starting to get concerned now that I've got rose-colored glasses on, or like a horse. I got blinders on when it comes to the way I view the Baltimore Ravens. I want Lamar to have success so bad. I like Harbaugh so much. They've done so well in past years. I think we take for granted how great they've been, but when they keep falling short in the postseason, it makes me want them to shut the naysayers up even more to find a way to get it done. So this year I've decided that I'm not going to oversell. I'm not going to oversell, okay? But I do see them getting those 14 wins that Carson just mentioned.
Yeah, but don't worry about yourself overselling, though. Don't worry about yourself overselling, Stu, because when you look at the roster, when you look at the holes that they always fill back in, the draft and then the development of those players, it's not just throwing something up. It's the roster is the best roster or with the Philadelphia Eagles in the National Football League. So you're just not just wishing and hoping. That's a very good football team.
Real Scott says Ravens always seem to be a wide receiver short when it comes to the playoffs. I agree. They always seem like they're just missing a piece when it comes to the X, the Y, or the Z. It's not there.
That's so funny because it's not there in the playoffs, but it's there in the regular season. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That was a beautiful 5th down with Reggie Carson. Outstanding job with that, bro. Appreciate you, Dover. Up next in the doghouse with your boys, the Two Live Stews, in Doug's absence with Joe Ham. Arleywood pulls up It's the Arleywood report time. I'm sure she'll talk about the cruise. I'm sure she'll have birthdays, and she'll have some good stories for us as well. Whatever y'all do, y'all keep it locked. We appreciate y'all being here. Don't forget, it is a Giving Thursday. We'll get to the chat here shortly. Keep it locked here, boys. The Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews Experience. The Arleywood report up next.
Hey, hey, hey! You know what it is. It's your girl, Arlie Michelle, your favorite cruise director for the Cruise with the Stews. Our first inaugural cruise, as you already know, is February 6th to the 9th, and you've decided to have your face in the place. But guess what? Your face gonna be in the place with no room if you don't. Call me now! Call me, 678-632-2005, or email me at sme.arleywood, ARLE @gmail.com. I need information from you. I can't get your stateroom if I don't know your birthday and your address and the person who's sitting in the room with you. Come on now, y'all. Call me now. Call me, because I need to talk to you. Call me or email me. Either one works. I just need to talk. Come on. Can we talk for a minute? See y'all on the big water. But you might not be able to go if you don't call me. Okay?
Are you tired of workouts that leave you feeling drained? Do you want to push your limits without compromising your health? Introducing NPE, the ultimate pre-workout powerhouse. NPE is packed with natural plant-based ingredients that fuel your body and mind. We're talking about sustained energy, enhanced focus, and accelerated recovery. All this while giving your immune system a powerful boost. But NPE doesn't stop there. It also stimulates circulation, enhancing blood flow throughout your body. And it doesn't just improve your workout performance, it also boosts fertility and sexual drive in both men and women. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just starting your fitness journey, NPE is here to help you reach new heights. Don't settle for sluggish workouts. Unleash your inner athlete with NPE. That's natural performance energy. This is not your ordinary pre-workout supplement. Our clients will tell you NPE also stands for natural power, peak performance. Every workout.
It's your boys, the Two Live Stews. Doug Stone, Ryan Stone, the makeup of those stews. And in Doug's absence, we've got my man Joe Ham in the building. But right now, it's time for Arleywood. Good morning, Arlie.
Good morning.
Look at me. I'm getting it. How you doing, Arlie? Everything good?
Everything is fabulous. How are you? Can you hear me this morning?
We hear you just fine, Arlie. I want to address something real quick before we get into your report. For those that's going on the cruise, we got FM UI8FZ putting eyeballs, Arleywood, and a pitch tent. I want y'all to understand that Arlie will have security around the clock on the boat. You see the pitch? You see the pitch?
For whatever reason. Right, I hear you talking, but I can't hear you. I see you talking, but can you hear me?
I hear you just fine, Arlie. I hear you fine. You sound good. You look clear. But you don't hear me.
I think I'm just because I can't hear you for whatever reason. My phone is giving you good vibes. I'm not getting your good vibes, but it's probably on my end. Good morning to all the Stu Nation out there. Whatever Ryan said, I hope it was nice because you know he can be kind of mean sometimes.
Oh, I see what's going on here. This is the way that Arlie has come up with an idea to not allow us to step on her report. Let's just do it. Okay, go ahead, Arlie. Do your thing. No problem. Go ahead,
That wasn't it for real. You sound like a Martian on my end. But what's up, Joe Ham? Hey,
Arlie, what's happening?
Life is good. I saw y'all. Watch y'all on occasion, and y'all just seem so professional. Like y'all know what y'all talking about. And I'm so proud of y'all. It's so amazing. Y'all actually played football and did stuff. Look at that. Anyway, we look like we're doing that's the rumor that y'all did a little something. Okay, now it's like perfect. Ryan, did you say something nice to me that I want to rehear?
Well, I was just saying that we got people pitching tents or showing pitch tents, and I wanted to remind everybody that on the cruise, you will have 24-hour, 7 days a week security. So you will be safe to make sure that none of these pitch tents get poking around on that boat, okay? That's all I want.
Nobody poke me with don't poke me. Don't poke me with your tent. Keep your tent to yourself. Shout out to everybody out there who has been calling and talking about the cruise. The cruise is going to be us. Just when I talk about fun, we're going to have some fun. You're going to have some great moments with these 2 live stews. Tree and I are on the cruise. If you want to talk to us too, we're planning some fun things to happen outside of the already phenomenal things that'll be happening on that boat. That ship has everything, you know, a surfboard thingy and one of those things you ride across, which I will not get on. The zip line will not be zip lining. We have excursions available for you, which of course are at extra cost when you get off and go into NASA. But we are selling February 6th through the 9th from Miami. Come on down to Miami, have yourself a good time, then get on the boat. The Wonder of the Seas, which one of their newer cruise lines, sail off into the sunset, then come back, party again in Miami. We got Mocha Bella down there in Miami, so she gonna show us a good time. I'm sure she gonna tell us where all the hot spots are. But it's gonna be fun. So anybody who's interested, hit me up at sme.arleywood, like your tent, at gmail.com. Call me now. That's what I love that little shit. Call me now.
I had a cousin, and shouts out to Jeff Fox, who will be down as well. I'm sure he'll have some ideas and thoughts for us to come hang out with him while we're in Miami. A cousin of mine, Tony Robinson, called me twice last week, like, hey, man, I need all these number. I need all these email. And I sent the flyer. He called me again 2 nights ago. I need all these number. I need all these email. So I sent it again. And I think you guys finally talked. A lot of people are loading up to get on this boat, and I'm very excited about it.
Yes, we did.
Okay, go ahead and do your thing, Arlie.
I'm getting a delay. So yes, I did talk to your cousin. Your cousin is excited. It's a couple of your family members coming, so I'm kind of scared. If the whole Rivers clan is gonna be there, that might be Rivers. And what's the other side? I guess Stewart. The Rivers and the Stewarts. Yeah. Woo, it's like Hatfield. No, I'm just kidding. They all get along really well, so it's gonna be fun. Okay, first up, y'all, we got happy birthdays. Ryan, are you singing this morning?
Happy birthday.
Or is Joe singing? Joe, you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
That's good stuff, right?
Yay. It's good stuff. See, he's really been practicing. You can tell. I think he's been working with his son, who's a musician, and maybe he's helping him get his musical prowess together. But first up on our birthdays, we have actress Shalita Grant. You'll know her from NCIS New Orleans. She is 36 today. These little youngsters today. Actor Kyle Massey, he is 34. And actress Quavanzane Wallace is 22. Little youngsters. Yo. Yesterday, vocalist, oh my God, and powerhouse, who I love, actress Yolanda Adams, Chandra Wilson from Grey's Anatomy, actor Ronrico Lee, Survivor's Remorse, pastor and former bad boy Mace, and singer Mario all celebrated birthdays yesterday. So miss those.
How old was Yolanda, if you know, and how old was Mace, if you know?
I didn't. When your birthday was yesterday, I didn't check your age, but I bet we gonna look it up right quick.
No worries. No
your birthday only today. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you how old Yolanda Adams. How old? Because it's gonna tell us. 64.
Wow. Wow.
Woo.
I didn't realize she was that old. She doesn't look it. She doesn't look it.
And you know, she's in this. She does not. And baby, her voice sound like she just yesterday, honey. Voice was just yesterday. She is just crisp, like she came out the womb. I love me some Yolanda. When she did Glory instead of John Legend for like that Obama thing, people like don't let John sing it ever again. She took it to church. Oh, I love me some Yo.
And August 28th.
My brother said.
What sign is August 28th?
Virgo.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I can't. Hold on.
Okay, Virgo.
August 28th.
Who's August 28th? You?
No. Today, right?
You just said that Mace's birthday was on the 28th, didn't you? No, that's today. That's today.
No, Mace is on the 27th.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
August 27th was Yolanda, Mace, Mario, Chandra Wilson. She's she's my cousin. But today was the young folks. It was nothing but young people. Shalita Grant, Kyle Massey, her name is hard. Quavanzane Wallace. She was the one in she played in that movie that Oprah did, and I can't think of the name of it right now. But yes, you look her up, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I know that little girl. She won like an award as a little bitty girl. She was like 12 when she won, but she's 22 now. It was a while back. Anyway, first up, we have Travis Hunter.
I'm finna give you one.
Wait. Is it going?
Did it come up?
There's the baby. Today is March 26th. A message for the baby?
Be better than me.
Still little.
Wide open.
Wait a minute. How far along is she? How long this been going on?
Oh, they have a baby. The baby was born yesterday on the 27th of August.
What? So
yes.
So when they got married, she was pregnant.
Yes.
Yep. That video of her showing her the what is it called? The pregnancy test. Oh, somebody said funeral, Lord. No. The showing the pregnancy test was back in February. March, she was telling us, like March 26th, she said, oh, I had a dream in February that it was a little boy. Yes, it is actually a boy. They have had little, I don't know the name yet, but he literally was just here. And all these rumors, all weekend, I was telling people, y'all got to stop listening to all these rumors. She took his this and they didn't get, she about to divorce him. I was like, I don't think that's happening, y'all. That is not where this is going. They didn't have a prenup. He's so stupid. Why you get married to her early? Yada, yada, yada. A whole baby. If you go back and look at the video, somebody in one of the notes said, I knew she was pregnant. If you look at her wedding video, and you can see a little bump, but most women, not young women though, so most of us older women had this little pooch we can't get rid of after we've had a baby. But her pooch was a little person.
Wow. Congratulations.
That is a big wow.
Yeah. Congratulations. I'm happy for him. I'm very happy for him. Maybe that's why things was sped up to the point that it was, because I kept saying, why they just get married like this out of nowhere so quick? So maybe that was part of the reasons why. Clearly he's in love. He loves she. I'm happy for them, and I hope it continues to go the way it's trajecting to go right now.
They did what most young people at our parents' age did, like get married at 21, 22, and then they just stick it out forever. But this not a stick it out generation. It's not even a getting married group. So I'm really happy for them though. I hope if he's happy and if she genuinely loves, I mean, maybe it's like arranged marriage too. You know, a lot of people have arranged marriages and they stay together forever in certain cultures and you didn't even know that dude. So perhaps, I mean, we're about to see something wonderful for them. Maybe we'll see a new generation of people wanting to get married, have kids, and live happily ever after.
I wish him the best for sure.
Nothing but the best.
Yep, they had a healthy little boy. So with him having it this early, and you know how much young folks like the rabbit dance, he might be on his, but he'll be different than Ant-Man. He'll have all of his with the same person, as opposed to Ant-Man just, hey, let me sprinkle it, man. Sprinkle it, man. Hopefully. So yes, congratulations to them. I would have loved to hear Doug's opinion on that. Both of y'all are so nice and calm about it. Like, congratulations. Doug would be like, what the? Turn some tables over in this piece.
Well, they're married. They're married. I mean, they're starting their life together. They are married. They've been dating for 5 years. Yep. I mean, it's time. I mean, right?
Bought a brand new sprawling home down there in Jacksonville. That's beautiful in a gated community. I mean, everything is great right now, and I'm happy for that. I hope it stays that way.
Can either one of you imagine being, I don't know how old, Ryan, I know you were old. I'm not sure how old you were when you got married, Joe. I got married in my mid-20s and was divorced by early 30s. But can you imagine being married at 19? Like my 19-year-old Xavier just crossed Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, dating so seriously. And then right after I graduated, like literally, hey, let's get married. I can't even imagine.
I was 35 by design. Okay, I was gonna leave it all on the streets before I did it. So good for them, man. Again, the divorce rate is so high. I'm not gonna put that on them. I wish them the best. They look happy. They always dancing together. And the things that people are saying on social media may not be the truth. What I see from them is a totally different picture.
Yeah. It's they. You know, that's one thing I've always tried to understand, and I can't understand it. Who is they? Can anybody tell me who's they? Right. When you worry about they, that's a problem. And it seems that Travis Hunter and his wife, they don't worry about they. So shout out to them.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, it's a hard lesson to learn because their whole life has been, they're that generation that grew up with cell phones and social media and all that stuff. And so everything is this ancillary group of people who you have no idea who they are, but they always have an opinion. They have such strong opinions. So shout out to them, but they hid that. When I say they hid that well, they hid that. I don't know who helped them with the generation that they're in. It just shares everything. We ate today, we breathed today, we such and such today, and they didn't share a whole baby since May they got married. They have been nothing. Nothing. So shout out to them. Next up, our girl Cardi B is in another legal battle. Bless her heart. And every day, it's been 3 days of court, and Cardi B has gone. It's 3 different looking women every single day. The lady took literally that's Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Fabulous, honey. She going in there fabulous every day, and she trying to hold her little piece. But that lady to the left, Imani Ellis, says that she was a security officer back in 2018 when Cardi B came to her OBGYN appointment, her first pregnancy back then with her first child. And the lady, nobody else, they had canceled all appointments that day in that particular practice so that Cardi B could be there by herself because she didn't want to, she too was trying to keep her pregnancy quiet. You know, all 3 of them, she's kept it quiet till like right when she was about to deliver. And so the security officer, I guess, didn't know that's what we were doing. And she pulls out her camera, like, oh my God, that's Cardi B. Cardi B turns around and is like, are you filming me? Don't announce that I'm here. And the lady's like, I can do what I want. It gets back into this shouting match. Cardi B says she defended her now pregnant belly. The lady claims that Cardi B scratched her with her fingernail where she had to have plastic surgery. And she has let me tell you all the stuff she did. Emotional distress, intentional infliction of emotional distress, assault and battery, negligence, and false imprisonment. And she is asking for $24 million.
Did Cardi lock her up someplace? Where's the false imprisonment coming at?
That's what I've been trying to figure. She also had put on there like she employment deprivation of employment because she said that Cardi got her fired from her job. But what got her fired from her job was when when the person came outside to be like, ma'am, what is going on? The nurse got scratched in the face trying to get between the two of them because we all know Cardi B. She hot at the head and the mouth. She read the box at any moment. But I do believe her. I believe she cursed her out. I just don't believe she was swinging at her because she was like, I'm newly pregnant. I don't know what's happening. I'm young. I'm just like, and then she said, she was trying to be nice. She said, well, the lady said, you described her. You were very negative and body shamed her. What did you say? Cardi said, well, you know, she's dressed like, she looks like she could secure a building. And they're like, well, what does that mean? They were trying to make Cardi say it because you know Cardi went in. She probably called her a fat B and a black blika.
Listen, when I saw her, the lady all the way to the left of that picture that Tree put up, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, she's an oval egg. I said, oh, she's an egg. She's an egg-shaped lady. And I'm not trying to body shame her, but when I see her, I think egg. That's just me. Am I wrong, Ollie? Was that wrong?
Whoa.
You're not wrong. We have to give shape. Oval is a shape. My best friend used to say all the time. His doctor said he needs to get in shape. He said, well, oval is a shape. I don't understand. So, yeah, but we're going to see more of this. It's definitely not $24 million worth of anything. So.
Definitely not.
In your profession, Arlie, you have a law degree.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that the practice shut everything down is going to solidify Cardi's case, right?
Right, and they've already come in to her rescue, and they've given some like we saw this. We didn't see what the lady is alleging to happen. The lady's story is not adding up on some parts. Yeah. We know Cardi is flagrant at the mouth, but you know. Anyway, that's my music, and we got to stay on time. So I'll see y'all in the chat. Love y'all. Bye.
Thank you, Arlie. We'll be bringing you back in a little bit later when we read the chat, Arlie. So thank you very much.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Yeah, I saw that egg. She was shaped like an egg, and I was like, boy. Big back, egg, block booty, whatever you want to call it. She's got it. And the reason why you put that 24 million out there is because maybe somebody will advise Cardi to just settle and give her 2 million. You know?
Yeah, that was my question. What if it wasn't Cardi B? What if it was Jane Doe?
Right.
I mean, what's that price?
Right. $75.
Right.
Up next in the Doghouse with your boys, the Two Live Stews. Outstanding job, Arlie. Thank you. We're going to get into a rapid fire, and we're going to get into a last 48. And my mission, Joe Ham, because Doug and I typically never get through the entire rapid fire in a segment. My mission is to get through it all. But we'll see how that goes. Y'all keep it locked to you boys. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, Doug is out, Joe Ham is in, but we're still your 2 Live Stews and your 2 Live Stews experience. Keep it locked. You're in the dog pound. Dogs and poodles, it's the 2 Live Stews, and we're back. Our debate that started us on radio was the effectiveness of the option, idiot.
You call your brother idiot? I never call you an idiot.
Dummy. What you did is called hijack the show. I'm done. Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart streaming live Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m.
That's the number 2 Live Stews, YouTube.com. 2 Live Stews, YouTube.com.
Have you ever been stranded on the side of the road, Arlie?
Yes.
It's not comfortable, is it?
No.
Dogs and poodles, if you find yourself in a jam on the side of the highway, give my folks at Bay 11 Towing a call, 404-770-6949. Again, that's 404-770-6949. Being stranded on the side of the road in Metro Atlanta is very stressful and dangerous. Bay 11 Towing is who you need to call, whether you're dealing with a flat tire, dead battery, full-on breakdown, or whatever that may have you on the side of the road. Call our folks at Bay 11 Towing, and they will get to you with a competitive rate and quicker than everybody else in town. Again, that's Bay 11 Towing. That number is 404-770-6949. Needles, man, please. I retired from those when I hung up my cleats. Why get poked when you can snack your way slim? Brain IQ chews are all natural, taste great, and keep you in the game. Shots hurt, chews work. BrainIQ.com/REF/1LiveStew. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1LiveStew. Brain IQ chews. Smarter than shots, stronger than excuses. It's your boys, and we're back. The 2 Live Stews and the 2 Live Stews experience. Doug is out, Joe Ham is in. I'm having fun, Ham. I'm having fun, man.
My goodness, early in the morning, brother. This is tickling my fancy.
We are going to get into rapid fire. We will also start our last 48. But before we get done and get to the chat, I have written down some notes. I wrote down Brain IQ. I want to say something about that. I wrote down Shador being number 3. We got to make sure we get some of that. And I've also written down Kelsey getting married. We got to make sure we talk about that. Okay.
Lovely.
So we got a script here. We're following the script. We're hitting our markers. We're doing what we're supposed to be doing. But, those are some things that, I missed the last show, and I really want to make sure that we get into it. Tree, you ready for this rapid fire? Let's get to this rapid fire, man. We're going to read y'all text messages here shortly as well. So whatever y'all do, y'all make sure. Let me find where that thing is real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all bear with me. I'm sorry, y'all bear with me. Oh, here we go. All right. So, Joe, we're jumping to the rapid fire real quick. The Saints named Spencer Rattler starting quarterback after a very intense training camp. Preseason battle was held down there in New Orleans. The rookie Spencer Rattler, the Saints named rookie Spencer Rattler as their week starting quarterback. Rattler was a 5th-round pick in the 2024 draft. He beat out 2nd-round rookie Tyler Show for the top spot. This announcement comes after the team concluded its preseason schedule. Give me your thoughts on what's going on in New Orleans.
Well, Spencer Rattler, this is his 2nd year coming out of USC. He held them off. That's 2 guys that played very well. I think Spencer Rattler got that job because of his experience last year. But Tyler Shock, if he keeps on climbing, developing, that's going to be a battle. I don't necessarily say that they wanted anybody to win that job, but the fact that Spencer Rattler won the job, I think that's a credit to him and having a little bit more experience. By the way, the Saints are a bad team. They are a bad team. Now, it's hard. It's hard for them to say in their preseason meeting or their camp meeting that it's Super Bowl or bust or that we want to go to the Super Bowl. That is a bad team. Kellen Moore, the head coach, the rookie head coach, he has his job cut out for him. No doubt about it.
What does Kellen Moore do when you know good and well that you don't want either one of those guys being your starting quarterback in your first year on the job week 1? What's he supposed to do? What's he supposed to say?
Well, I don't know if he doesn't want Tyler Shock or his quarterback week 1 because they're married together now.
He drafted him.
Yeah, they're married together. So now you're trying to install a culture, the way you're going to do things. Hopefully, his defensive coordinator can let him. Hopefully, the defensive coordinator, I don't have it off the top of my mind right now, who the defensive coordinator for the Saints is right now. But I'll tell you this, too. Hopefully that guy can allow Kellen Moore to spend more time on the offense and as an overall head coach, because when you're going to be calling your plays as a first-time head coach like Kellen Moore is going to be doing, when you're going to be having to instill a culture or institute a culture, that's tough. That's very, very tough being your first year.
Brandon Staley is the defensive coordinator for the New Orleans Saints.
Yes, I thought so, and that's a veteran. That's a veteran guy that's been in the NFL as a head coach before, so he will handle that defense by himself and let Kellen Moore do other things and have him kind of take baby steps.
The Raiders acquired Kenny Pickett. They get him from the Browns. The Raiders acquired that dude in a trade with Cleveland. The move provides the Raiders with another option at their quarterback room. In a related story, the Browns, the team named Joe Flacco the starter, with rookie Dylan Gabriel being the backup and Shador Sanders being number 3. A lot of things to talk about here. A, let's start with the Raiders. Why would they want Kenny Pickett after what I've seen for the last few years? And B, give me your thoughts on Shador being quarterback number 3.
Well, A, they would want Kenny Pickett because they're getting Kenny Pickett for who he is in the National Football League.
A backup.
Yes. So he's a backup. He's a backup. He's a guy that can probably, you know what you want from your starters. If your starters, if your backup second string quarterback, if your starters were to miss 4 games, you would want your backup to go 500. Or if your backup, if your starter missed 5 games, you would at least want them to go 3-2. You would settle for 2-3, but not go over. That's what a backup is all about. So no worries, Kenny Pickett is going to be the backup. That doesn't surprise me at all. And you know what else? For part B of your question, Shador Sanders being number 3 doesn't surprise me at all. When I look at the totality of everything, they set Joe Flacco up, and he set himself up to be the starter, only playing him in that last preseason game which was a dress rehearsal for their last game, to where they're going into actually playing a game. Shador Sanders, Stu, in my opinion, did not take the job from Dylan Gabriel. That's it. He did not take the job as a 5th-round pick. He did not go out there and make enough plays. Please, Stu, he made some plays. Yes, sir.
Well, no. Please remember what you're going to say, but I want you to dig into that a little bit deeper. Explain to the listeners that are watching, because I've tried to do so in the past. Explain to the listeners the weight that's put on that first-round pick compared to the weight that's put on that second-round pick, compared to the weight that's put on the third-round pick, compared to the weight that's put on the 5th-round pick. Explain that if you could for a quick second.
Yeah, there was some weight on Brian Daboll to get Jackson Dart some reps in preseason, real reps. Although you had Russell Wilson on that roster, that he's going to be the stock, and Jameis, but it was an emphasis. We must get Jackson Dart some reps. Tyler Sharp down in New Orleans. I think Tyler Sharp went 3rd round. He or maybe 2nd round. Him too. All right, him too. Get him reps. Shador Sanders, 5th round draft pick. I don't have to give you reps. That's not in the equation. That's not a part of the game plan. If you get reps, good. But I'll have you developing. And even 3rd round in Dylan Gabriel, I'll have you get mop-up duty, so to speak. I want you in the other field running the same script that everybody else is running, but you're running with the developmental players. A lot of people don't know this, Stu, but just like college, when you have the scout team and developmental players, you have that in the NFL as well. It's not only the scout team. While practice is going on, they might have you down on the other field running the same script, running the same plays, and seeing how you develop and making sure you can do that. But there's a difference. And remember, Kenny Pickett wasn't always hurt.
Right.
Kenny Pickett wasn't always hurt. So you can imagine trying to rep 4 quarterbacks.
They didn't have the time, Joe.
They didn't have the time. They didn't have the amount of periods to do that. So now I think by Kenny Pickett being gone, Shador Sanders can get a little bit more reps, but still he just did not do enough. He did not do enough, and I know he didn't get the same reps. And I know he did not play with the same first team or third team or second team that Dylan Gabriel played with, but that's the life of a 5th round pick.
Okay, Jungle Brother said basically Joe Ham is saying Shador wasn't 3 times better than Dylan Gabriel. Real quick.
Correct.
Okay. That's
all,
correct.
All get 3 times the reps.
All right, real quick. Tyler Shaw was the 40th pick in the second round. To answer your question, I also want to read this from Jungle Brother before we dig a little bit deeper into Shador. I don't want to leave off Shador just yet. Okay. Black quarterbacks got to be 3 times better than Blanco quarterbacks, or they're not getting the job. Okay. Joe, I wanted to say this to you because we didn't do a show on yesterday like we usually do. I knew you were coming on today, so I saved this hot take for that. I've gone back and I've watched each game that Dylan Gabriel has played in 3 times. I've watched each game that Shador Sanders has played in 3 times. What the film told me, what the film showed me was that even though Dylan Gabriel gave that ball up 2 times in that first game, and Shador played a seamless game, looked extremely well, Shador did not step up into the pocket like Dylan Gabriel did. Shador head movement didn't survey the field like Dylan Gabriel did. While watching those games multiple times, I saw Dylan Gabriel not take sacks with 20-plus yard losses. I saw Shador over and over and over not step up into that pocket, but retreat from the pocket and cost his team yards. Yes, everyone that listens to this show, they know I am Team Sanders. I am Shador Sanders. I believe in him and his abilities. But after watching the film, slowing it down, taking a few notes, I hate to say this, but Dylan Gabriel had a tad better camp game-wise than Shador Sanders. I didn't watch any practice film. I didn't see any practice plays. I didn't see the end zone footage of games. I only saw the TV footage from games. The end zone footage shows a lot more. But with my naked eyes, I know that Shador, being the 5th round pick, has to beat out the 3rd round pick. It's not the other way around. So, Doug and I, while debating, Reggie Carson and I, while debating and talking, they were concerned that Shador wouldn't make the team. I had no concerns about him not making this team. I knew he showed enough to be worthy of an entire season of development.
Yeah.
But right now, if the Browns have to go to a backup quarterback because something goes wrong with Flacco, if they have to go to a backup quarterback, you want to go to the backup that's going to give you the best chances to win. And I have no doubt in my mind that as of right now, that would probably be Dylan Gabriel. Your thoughts?
Man, you know what, Stu? You left me with almost nothing.
Okay.
Almost nothing to say. Kudos to you. Nice job. Well done and well said.
One more thing. It hurt to say that.
It shouldn't hurt. You know why?
But it did. It did hurt to say. I love Deion Sanders. He's done a lot for the Stews. I love him and his family. I love how he's fathered his children. But the X's and the O's have to be at play when it comes to winning football games. And I think if they have to go to a backup, that Dylan would be the better guy. Go ahead, Jim.
Oh my God, Stu, that's chill bumps. And again, I know who you were rooting for. I rooted for Shador Sanders, and I am still rooting for Shador Sanders. But at the end of the day, man, we're football guys. We look at it and we analyze, and our credibility is somewhere on the line of what we see. You went back and did your homework, Stu. I did my homework live while I was watching it, some highlights here and there. And in 2 games, Dylan Gabriel outplayed Shador Sanders. And the fact that you have to be 3 times as better or 2 times as better or impress or do more, that's real. Because I'll give you an example. When I saw that Shador Sanders was holding the ball a little bit in this last preseason game, trying to do heroic stuff, putting Superman cape on, I said, hey, that guy's human in the form of he watched Dylan Gabriel go 9 for 10 in the first half. He watched Dylan Gabriel play a solid, flawless.
He had to make a play. He had to make a play.
And in his mind is like, hey, what? I have to do something to catch these coaches' eyes. Right. I cannot just throw this ball away, even though I know that's the right decision because nobody's open downfield and this pocket is caving in on me. I can't just look like, 3 and out. Don't you know out of his 5 drives, 4 of those drives were 3 and out? And you also should know that if you're going 3 and out, that means you don't have many reps of extending drives. So where you could have had an 8 play drive, you just had 3. Then you could have 16 total plays, you only had 6.
Now the play calls or the play selections for both quarterbacks were totally different. Shador found himself in a situation with a line that wasn't as good. I'm not making excuses, but it is what it is. And he also found himself being forced to throw with that line instead of them establishing the line of scrimmage with run. Dylan Gabriel had more run plays during his series than Shador Sanders did. That matters also. But no, I'm not saying they tried to sabotage Shador. I'm not saying that. But the facts are the facts that if Dylan Gabriel has more time to establish a run, that is going to loosen up a defense for him to complete passes. If Shador is coming out, that's going to make it tougher.
No, Stu, don't make it any excuses for your analyzation that was correct, spot on. Okay. The time in the game. What do you mean? That was late in the fourth. Obviously, you can't establish a run game then. I mean, you were behind, so you had to throw the ball. Okay. So circumstance, and then Dylan Gabriel came in the first half and in the second quarter, so that game plan was a little bit different, right? So circumstances, the time and the score and the timeouts, all that. Now, I will say this: there's absolutely no way Kevin Stefanski can give me an explanation to have Tyler Huntley run the 2-minute drill.
Right.
How does that happen? A guy that you're going to cut the next day, a guy that hadn't had many reps, and you want to see Shador Sanders in a situation where make up for what you did earlier. Don't do that again. Can you run a 2-minute drill?
All right, man, that's rapid fire. We're going to keep it moving. Had to get that Shador stuff off because I wasn't here on the last show, so I wanted to share those things. Chief wide receiver Rashee Rice received a 6-game suspension. We talked about that with Carson, so we'll skip that. Wide receiver Adam Thielen traded back to the Vikings. We talked about that, so we'll skip that. Ravens signed Kyle Hamilton to a major extension. We talked about the $100.4 million contract for 4 years that Kyle Hamilton got. Last but not least in rapid fire, tensions are high between star linebacker Micah Parsons and the Cowboys. Joe, you are a Cowboys fan. What in the hell is going on in Arlington?
Well, you didn't listen to me on our show last Wednesday when I said I have denounced the Cowboys, but I'll talk about it. Hey, what's going on? I'm worried now. Jerry Jones is messing with wins and losses now, Stu. That's crazy. And the reason why I said that, because now, even if you get a deal done, Michael Parsons, how many plays is he going to be able to give you?
Right.
The guy's not going to be able to press. So you're waiting so long, and some people will say he shouldn't even play because of injuries. So now you're going up against the defending champs, and you don't have your best player ready because you want to play big boy with the contract. So that's why it's very important that Jerry Jones needs to move out of the way a little bit, because it's going to affect the on-field performance.
And listen to this. Players that hold out as long as he's been holding out or holding in, when they come back and they get a rep too many, they get injured.
Correct.
They get injured. So yes, you're right. If they do get a deal done before week 1, how many plays is he going to get? What are they going to bring him in for 3 or 4 or 5 third downs and let him rush the passer? He's going to be limited for the first quarter of the freaking season because of your stupidity, Jerry.
The whole entire offseason you had an opportunity to do this, and you did it. And it's a double whammy because it's a division game and it's the opening game. So come on, man.
Guess what we did, Joe?
Talk to me.
We finished the Rapid Stew, and that rarely gets done. But, when you know what you need to do, when you've been tasked to do a job and you're a highly efficient and effective person that can do the job. You find a way to get these things done. Rapid fire is done. Up next in the Doghouse with your boys, the Two Live Stews, in Doug's absence with Joe Ham. Last 48. Got to thank all the super chatters. We'll start with y'all's messages. Thank y'all very much. I saw some big ones coming through. We just got a $50 drop. Gonna show him a lot of love here shortly. But we'll get to all the chat, all the super chat. But next up, we got the last 48, and we got some good ones. So again, I'm not rubbing nobody's nose in it, but I'm just saying, I was tasked to do a job. Tree, don't you come in here. Tree, don't you come in here. Don't you come in here. I was tasked to do a job. That job was done. Y'all keep a lock. On the other side, we'll do a last 48. It's the Two Live Stews and your Two Live Stews experience. With your boy, One Live Stew. Keep it locked.
Maybe you can talk about this too. Maybe.
I would love to, Tree. I would love to. Thank you, Tree. Thank you, Tree. Thank you very much. You're in the dog pound. Dogs and poodles. It's the Two Live Stews, and we're back. Our debate that started us on radio was the effectiveness of the option. Idiot.
You call your brother idiot? I never call you an idiot.
Dummy. What you did is called hijack the show. I'm done. Doug Stewart and Ryan Stewart streaming live Monday and Thursday at 7 a.m.
That's the number 2 Live Stews, YouTube.com. 2 Live Stews, YouTube.com.
Listen, I played in the NFL. I've taken enough shots to last a lifetime. And let me tell you this, taking a shot just to lose weight, that's not a smart play. That's why I roll with Brain IQ, the all-natural weight chews, cut cravings, boost metabolism, and sharpen focus. No needles, no chemicals, no crash. Just results you can chew on. And Brain IQ is not just about weight chews. They've got a full lineup of all-natural products to keep your mind sharp, your body fueled, and your health on point. Skip the needles, choose natural. Order now. BrainIQHealth.com/REF/1 Live Stew. Brain IQ Chews. Smart, natural, built for results. Have a lot of women in my life. Welcome back to the boys, the Two Live Stews experience. A lot of women in my life that have chosen to get that shot. They're dealing with side effects that you don't want to deal with in your life, your day-to-day activities. So the Brain IQ Chews that I've been talking about is the same GLP-1 formula that's in those shots, but it's in a sugar-free, good-tasting caramel chew and or chocolate chew. So if you don't like needles in your belly or needles in your arm, the thought of that, if that drives you crazy, but you really want to try to get on a weight loss mission, go to the Brain IQ site or link that I've been posting. Tree has it on the screen whenever the headers are up. I really think if y'all do your due diligence and look into it, you will see that this is the better option for you to get the weight loss benefits that you want in a safer manner. Everything inside those chews is all natural. Okay? I don't want to harp on it too much. The Spot does a good job. And Brain IQ also has several other products that I'm going to be making spots for in the future. Pain roll-on, anti-aging cream, sleep gummies for people that have problems sleeping, but they don't want THC in their system because they get drug tested. Trust me when I tell you about the all-natural products from Brain IQ. Welcome back to you boys, the Two Live Stews experience. I'm One Live Stew, Ryan Stewart. Doug Stewart is in court doing what he loves, snitching on people, getting people in trouble. But Joe was here today filling in for Doug, and we're about to get into the last 48. Hilarious how fast the show is going, and typically they say when you're enjoying yourself, time really flies. I am enjoying myself. You having fun, sir?
Don't pinch me.
Don't wake me up. Don't wake me up.
Outstanding, man. It's a lot of fun, brother. A lot of fun. Lots of fun.
Super chatters, we will get to your messages. Y'all, please keep doing it. I see the numbers coming in. I see the people keep chatting. Thank y'all very much. We'll read some super chat and some regular chat here in a few minutes. But right now, it's time for us to get into the last 48. Let's do it, Tree. What we got? What we got, what we got, what we got, what we got. Kill man. Ooh. Joe, what did y'all call this back in the day when y'all played it in Albin, South Carolina?
Man, we called this tackle a man with the ball. Kill the man with the ball. Kill the man with the ball. Yes, and you know the word that we can't say.
Right. Smear the you know what.
Yes, I don't know what state that was from, but I heard about that. You know what they call the game now, Stu?
What do they call it now?
Scholar and his boys call him throw him up, bust him up. throw him up, bust him up, and throw him up, bust him up, kill a man with the ball. That was skill set, that was strategy. If you were to grab that ball, you looking down at that ball and you looking around to see where everybody's at, and you're seeing your escape route. Do I have an escape route to grab this ball real quick and make it down to the end zone? So it could show your tackle, your ability to tackle, your elusiveness. So you really knew who the dudes were if you were successful at kill a man with the ball, brother. No doubt about it.
See this picture, Joe? In this situation, if I was about 5 to 8 yards in front of everybody, you know what I would do? I would turn around and run as fast as I could through the middle of all of them. Every last one.
Yep. And you know what? That's not a bad idea because everybody that played kill a man with the ball, they didn't really want to play, and they didn't really want to tackle. So you would have some of those people right behind you moving out of the way. Oh, man.
Yeah, when's the last time you seen kids do this in the neighborhood, though, Joe? Do you even see this?
No, I don't see it anymore. Now they play moss, Stu.
Ooh,
they play moss now.
In your neighborhood, Joe, y'all got a great area that's nothing but grass when you're driving to the neighborhood. It's the perfect area for kids to play this or play football. And I bet those kids in y'all neighborhood don't even use the damn area.
They use it a little bit, but now, Stu, what they play is moss. So it's almost like they throw the ball down there, see who can catch it, and they throw it back. Right. Very seldom will you catch any of those young kids tackling anymore, especially without pads.
Let's move on, Tree. Thank you very much. Let's move on. What's the next one? Last 48 with the Two Live Stews. Two Live Stews experience going down. Top 10 college football players of the last century. I'm going to read these to you, Joe, and I want you to share your thoughts. Tim Tebow. And I am a firm believer in Tim Tebow being number one on this list. We'll talk about that in a second. Cam Newton, Reggie Bush, Ndamukong Suh, Vince Young, Ed Reed, Joe Burrow. Joe could have been a little bit higher. Larry Fitzgerald, Baker Mayfield, Bryant McKinney as an offensive lineman. Your thoughts on the list, Joe, or any changes you would make?
Yeah, what stands out on the list to me is Larry Fitzgerald. And that's it. Larry Fitzgerald.
Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield don't stand out on the list?
No. Hold on. Larry Fitzgerald and Ndamukong Suh. Because that tells me that you didn't have to win a Heisman with those two names, and you did not have to win a national championship.
Okay.
All right, everybody else on this list either won a Heisman and a national championship or either or. So with that being said, I'm going to ask, where is Lamar Jackson? Where is Lamar Jackson? Yes.
Heisman winner.
Yes. So, that is a guy that's we have seen nothing like Lamar Jackson in college before. Other than that, I really, really, really like the list. I don't know where we get off putting in an offensive line and Bryant McKinney. I know he was very, very good. But in the top 10, we have an offensive lineman. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, because he cannot even show up in the stat sheet. At least in Ndamukong Suh can show up with the sacks and the tackles for loss.
Right. There's nothing McKinney can do to show up on the stat sheet.
Nothing. No.
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this in Doug's absence, because I'm almost certain that in Doug's absence, we can have a true conversation about this. Tim Tebow's number one, Joe. Please share your thoughts on that.
Outstanding leader. Just the number speaks for itself. Two-time national champion. I know he won one backing up Chris Leak. I have no problem there. For me, though, he would be two, because that season that Cam Newton put up, I just can't get that out of my head. Carrying a bunch of nobodies to a national championship. Cam Newton is number one. Tim Tebow is number two, but they can go interchangeably for me without the shadow of a doubt.
Thank you for showing the respect to Tim Tebow that he deserves. I'm not going to argue with you about 1 and 2.
Right.
I will add, before I go to my addition, I will ask you this. We have never seen any player in college football history put up the numbers that Tim Tebow did. And yes, he had some incredible players on that offense with him. He had one of the best offensive lines. He had a good defense that kept getting him the ball to put up more numbers. Yes, all those things are true. However, he's the one that touches the ball every single snap outside of the center. He's the one that determines who else touches that ball. He made the right decisions. He got the ball down the field. He ran the ball. He threw the ball. You're talking about a guy in his career that went right around 12,000 yards of offense on a college football field. Doug says numbers don't matter until he needs to support something. Thank you. I don't even need to ask a question. Your comment just now sums it up. I don't even need to ask the question. Unless he's trying to support something that's, unless he wants to support something that is something he wants to highlight, numbers don't matter. Sir, in sports, numbers do matter.
Well, this is the thing. The next time you talk to your brother, and I'm not even talking about defending Tim Tebow. There's nothing to defend. I put down the numbers because why would you even say Joe Burrow? Why is anybody saying Joe Burrow? Why? Because of numbers.
He had one of the best seasons in college football history at the quarterback position.
It's always about the numbers, okay? So don't bring numbers when you want to just bring numbers. Cam Newton, he's up there because of the numbers. This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do for your brother Doug the next time y'all talk Tim Tebow. Ask him if he can please put aside what Tim Tebow did in the National Football League. That shouldn't be a part of the story. That shouldn't be a part of your assessment. Cut it off as Tim Tebow, the college football player, and there's no doubt where he stands.
Right.
There's no doubt.
Right.
You can't tell me he didn't make it in the NFL.
Hey,
he was a bust in the NFL. Leave that alone. I just want you to look at the college career of these guys and give the assessment there.
I put 4 player stats on a Facebook post with no names, no teams, no conferences. A, B, C, and D. Tebow was player A. I said one of these players has to go. It was Tebow, it was Cam, it was a couple of, it doesn't matter. No one on that post said take out player A. No one. Because numbers don't lie. Okay, before I get to Tisa, real quick. Michael Vick deserved to be on this list? Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
A lot of Mike Vick, yes. Peter Warwick, yes. Right?
Percy Harvin.
Percy Harvin, again, that's yes.
Okay.
Jameis Winston. What about Jameis? Jameis is a national championship winner, Heisman Trophy winner.
Yeah.
Okay. I have no problems with this list. And
other than McKinney. Okay. All right. I got to do this real quick. I would like to say, let me read this real quick. Numbers do matter, and so does the eye test. It comes down to context. What are we trying to analyze? Both matter. Okay, I'm not going to argue with that. Real quick, I would like to say hello and thank you for coming to the party to the lovely Tisa Scott. Okay? Tisa is Rel's wife. And for the past year and 6 months, year and 7 months, I have refused to call Tisa. I call her everything except her name. That stops today because she came to the party. So Tisa, thank you for being here. Thank you for entering the chat. And now your name is down. It's it. That's it. I won't do that stupid shiggity that I was doing prior to today. Nothing but love to you, Tisa. Nothing but love to you. And I pray for you every day because you got to deal with Rel Scott. All right. All right. Last 48. Let's keep it going, Tree. Try to get through this. Joe, you're going to have some choice thoughts about this. After 4 seasons, the Lions will have a new GOAT wide receiver when it comes to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Sir, share your thoughts about what we're looking at. We just talked about numbers and how they matter. Share your thoughts.
Yeah, you know the saying, women lie, men lie, numbers don't. Yeah, these numbers are lying, though. Hey, hey, I know they're real. It's real. It's real. But there are no. You have to go with the eye test in this one, and you have to have been there and watched these guys play. Yeah. Amon-Ra St. Brown, outstanding wide receiver. Outstanding.
Amazing. Deserves the money he's making.
Deserves every single dime. I mean, you should watch him when there's a running play. I mean, he takes no plays off. No, I mean, he's the ultimate pro. He doesn't complain about the ball going anywhere else. I mean, he just runs his route. I absolutely love him. I just didn't see or don't see any coverages really shifting his way. They might have a bracket on him, and they might have somebody paying attention to him, but Calvin Johnson changed the game. He's the only guy, and you would know this so well, he's the only guy at the wide receiver spot that they lined up two guys on him like he was running down on the punt team.
Right.
You know,
right.
They had two guys like
I was just about to say that. Playing in the NFC Central, the old black and blue division, it was Detroit, Minnesota, Tampa Bay, and Green Bay. Those four teams were in the NFC division, NFC Central. The worst week of the year was the 2 weeks that we played and prepared for the Minnesota Vikings. Tell me why, Joe.
Because of Randy Moss.
Because of Randy Moss.
And he changed coverage.
The defensive coordinators don't sleep the week of the Minnesota Vikings game because every single snap, they need to make sure that there's two guys on their 11-man defense that's on top of Randy Moss. Yes. And sometimes two guys with the third guy shaded, sometimes three guys, and sometimes three guys with a fourth guy sitting on the hash just in case he tries to take the top off the defense. There's no way to game plan to stop someone like Randy Moss or Calvin Johnson. So yes, the numbers say Amon St. Brown is competitive, but during the game week, they're not stopping meetings, cutting on lights, and rewinding the film over and over and over for St. Brown. For Moss, for Calvin, for Terrell Owens, those guys demand coverage and demand presence on top of them. As much as I love St. Brown, he's not that.
No.
Okay. All right. Tree, let's get to the next one. I'm having fun. Oh, look at her. Look at CC. Oh, look at CC's little thighs. I'll be damned. All right, let's read this one. Caitlin's impact on the WNBA has been massive, selling out arenas, dominating TV ratings, and inspiring the next generation. However, she's been out for a while, and some people are saying that the Fever don't even need her. I'm not going to say nothing, Joe. We hadn't talked about this. Please share your thoughts.
I love this picture because this picture gave you everybody. Asia Wilson, big time. Sabrina Nescu, big time. Brianna Stewart, big time. And you're gonna put Angel Reese in there just because of the, her style, her flamboyancy, what she's done, what she brings to the game. Caitlin Clark, they should be thankful for it. But what they're saying about her team succeeding, they are doing well without her, but they are not a better team.
Thank you.
You're crazy. They're doing well with her absence and a lot of other injuries they've sustained, but they're a better team with Caitlin Clark. Come on.
Tree and Doug and Arlie, they're not fans of Caitlin Clark, and they continue to try to find some kind of negative narrative towards her. Stop it. Y'all got to stop it. Joe, thank you for being honest. Go ahead, Joe.
And Tree and Arlie and Doug, I love, nothing but love, but there's only one explanation I can give to that is dislike. I mean, you can't fairly say it, and you can't put it's dislike. That's.
I'm not even going to add anything else, Joe. You thank you for being honest, and thank you for being real. Thank you for respecting sport, okay? Because that's all I try to do. I don't put, unless I'm forced to, I don't throw race into everything sport related.
No.
I don't see names. I don't see color. I see numbers and players.
Yeah.
And I love to highlight greatness because I'm a sports fan. One thing about that last slide, put it back up one more second, Tree. What I would be willing to do, Joe, is add Paige Beckers to this page.
Ooh, yes.
That's the one thing I would be willing to do. I would be willing to add Paige Beckers to this page because she is a beast on that floor.
Matter of fact, I'm taking Paige Beckers over. I'll tell you, she will be over Angel Reese. She'll be over Caitlin Clark in this picture. And yeah, that's it. I'm not going that any further. She'll be over that. I'm gonna leave Nescu and I'm gonna leave the rest. Yeah.
We'll break it down up next, but some of the people that will not be able to hear us in the next segment wanted to know your thoughts on Georgia Tech versus Colorado real quick before we go into this break.
Yeah, the altitude, those guys left yesterday, so they're gonna get acclimated to the air in Denver. So that'll be fun. And I just don't think with a new quarterback that Salters that Colorado's gonna jog out there, it's gonna be enough. It's going to be enough. That run game of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets is going to be, running up and down the field.
We'll dig deeper into that in the next segment prior to getting into the chat and the super chat. Thank y'all so much for being here. We're going to pay some bills. Up next, we've got the 2-minute trespass. Y'all sit back and enjoy. And Joe and I will be back with the Two Live Stews and the Two Live Stews experience after the 2-minute trespass. Thank y'all very much. Super chat up next. It's your boys. We're back. Two Live Stews. Doug Stewart, Ryan Stewart, the makeup of those stews. And now we're joined by Tree.
Hey, we can go. I got shit to do.
Hey, Tree. Good morning, Tree.
Good morning, not Douglas and Joe. How are you doing today?
What a fun show in Doug's absence, Tree. What
Goodness,
a fun show. I really enjoyed myself, Tree.
You did good, not Douglas, but
well, I just love being here, and today. I felt it was a good show. That's all.
What did you feel? No, come on. I like feelings.
I felt as though things were more honest today because I think sometimes Doug and I get into playing a game. I really do. I think sometimes the sibling rivalry takes over, and sometimes we both. I'm not just ishing on him. Sometimes we both go a little further with certain things that we need to because of the way we feel about each other and the sibling rivalry. That's all. So I enjoyed just digging into the sports and the numbers today. I thought it was fun.
So you enjoyed not being challenged. Okay. I understand.
I had debate with Reggie Carson. I had debate with Joe. I mean, it's challenging there. It's challenges there,
I noticed that you and Joe, he doesn't agree with, like, he nucks when you buck.
Yeah. We've done what we did today 2 or 3 times a week for the past 25 years.
Yeah.
So when I try to tell people, a lot of people say, man, I love the show. I love the show with you and Joe. I get a little bit more numbers. I get a little bit more sports debate with you guys. Of course, nothing beats the stews, but I really love. Well, this is 25 years of homeboys, Unks Corner and Alvin, of former teammates in the locker room at Georgia Tech. Joe was one of the reasons why our defense was very successful our senior year. He was the scout team quarterback. I can't even put into words what that meant for my career and the success I had as a player on the flats my senior year. It was because of him and his leadership with the scout team that made our defense so relentless. So there's a lot of depth here with this relationship. I love this man just like I love Doug. Of course, nothing beats me and Doug's relationship, but this guy right here, that's my guy. It's my guy.
Tree, my favorite moment of this morning. Favorite morning.
Tell me.
This guy told me and told the listeners and everyone that he watched the Cleveland Browns 3 games on Dylan Gabriel, 3 games on Shador Sanders, and his analysis, his breakdown. He left me to say I have nothing more to say about his evaluation was spot on. Dylan Gabriel sat there. You can say he's blue and red. I don't care about who's what color.
I understand.
Dylan Gabriel did exactly what Stu did. No favoritism. I really enjoyed that assessment. Really good.
I think in the climate is what it is. Like,
oh gosh,
I think that really is what it
Yes.
boils down to.
Yes.
Like, we get so much of the other, and so to hear our brother, not Douglas, talk about these people in this way, it's challenging. I think you're right sometimes, but we don't want to hear about them.
Right,
Let's
yeah.
celebrate us
Tree.
more.
And if you don't, it's okay. If you don't, it's okay. But before we get to the chat, do you have time to do 30 seconds of that Trump thing I sent you this morning?
Yeah,
if you don't, it's
sure.
okay. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
not Douglas for you. I'm gonna do whatever you want.
So listeners,
where do you want it? Where do you want me to put it? I mean,
where do you want
do
me
you
to put
want
it
on
Never
the?
asking me that, Tree. Ooh, I get flashbacks. You just can't say that. Where you want it? No, Tree. No.
Do you want to be on screen with it, or you want it in private? Like,
I want it. I
covered
don't want nobody to see us, Tree. Put it in private, please.
okay, very good, no problem. Here,
y'all check this out
we
real quick,
go.
man.
And it's running into the. It's
I
loading
understand.
into the situation.
I
You
understand.
did a great job on rapid fire. Thank you for keeping things on tack.
It ain't hard to stay on task. It ain't hard. You got times. You got a rundown right in front of you. Just follow the damn rundown. It ain't hard.
We're not going to imply anything with that comment.
I'm not
Looks like
implying
it's
that Doug don't do. I'm not implying anything about Doug. I'm not. I'm just saying we got a rundown. Just follow this, and you should be good to go.
Well, I think because it's taking a little longer, we got to do it in front of
very
everybody.
often, economic security is national security, and our country has never been so secure thanks to you.
Thank you, sir. As we approach Labor Day weekend here, this is just such a great opportunity really to recognize your leadership as a true champion for working people.
Well, Mr. President, first of all, thank you for the opportunity to work for you. You made this country safe. You opened up the economy. You enforced the law. Now people can get up and provide for their families and go to work every day and be confident in that.
Mr. President, I invite you to see your big, beautiful face on a banner in front of the Department of Labor, because you are really the transformational president of the American worker.
Thank you for saving college football, by the way. We're all very grateful. The country just feels different.
You are going to save the whales on the East Coast because of this.
And there's only one thing I wish for, that noble committee finally gets its act together and realizes that you are the single finest candidate since.
That's enough. That's enough.
That's enough. So apparently, prior to every freaking meeting the cabinet has,
they lick it.
It's a blow session.
Yeah.
They take 30 minutes to an hour before a meeting to slop this guy down.
Baby.
Maybe you guys can help me out with this, because I have a serious question, a very serious question. Where is DEI in that whole cabinet there?
Come on.
No. I know it's come on.
Ben Carson got let go, except he runs the Smithsonian or something now.
Well, something that Trump is trying to shut down. He don't care about the Smithsonian no more. He don't care about their numbers and their stats and what they do and what they've always done. He wants that
going. Care about the look.
Create his own propaganda. Create his own narrative.
That's a bad look. That's a bad look.
Did you hear those people just now?
Yeah.
Licking and sucking.
And he's just sitting there smiling and just,
taking it all in.
So on this platform.
Okay, Joe. Come on. Yeah, we knew you was going to act up.
On this platform, we push back against that. That's what we just saw is not right. And it's not how it should be done. You know, the narcissistic mentality or thought process of all those individuals shouldn't be what's governing and running the country right now. We're dealing with all kind of stuff right now that's not right. For them to be sitting in a meeting with the dignitaries of the country, the people that's making the decisions, slobbing this guy down to make sure that they keep their position.
Joe, I don't know if you know, but I'm leaving the country. And I started off with, I'm leaving because I want to explore. And that is true too. But a lot of it is this clown, the diaper Donald.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
It's unbelievable.
Like, why would I? Why would I stay here?
Oh my gosh, we're not even 1 year in yet. Okay, I didn't.
And it's causing me to judge other folks, and I don't like doing that.
Well,
According to how you feel about him, I kind of judge that person, and I shouldn't do that. I know I shouldn't. I'm guilty of it so bad that
I've been doing it.
Yeah,
I don't want to be around.
I've got a handful of choice relationships.
Yes.
They are not what they used to be because of support for that guy. How can you be of like-mindedness? How could you be for and of the culture? How can you come from an area or from a situation that's similar to mine, whether it be better or worse, similar to mine, and you feel that way about this dictator that wants to be the king? There's a disconnect there. And if you're overtly supporting this guy, we just can't have much in common.
I was mature. Like, I had a level of maturity and tolerance, not tolerance, but like, don't group them all in because they group us in. But now I'm at my end about it. I can't be around you. And I have had clear people do a lot for me in my life. I grew up in the foster care system. So, I was reliant on them. I'm from Michigan. I didn't have no problems. I really didn't experience racism, but at the same time.
Right. Yep. Okay.
I can't. Okay, let's read the chat. It's a lot of it. Let's go.
Thank you all so very much for patronizing.
Thanks for listening to our therapy session. Not Douglas, you're doing a great job. Joe Ham, I'm so glad you're here. From Griff, NC, A&T, Aggie, thank you so much for your donation. What's happening, fam? Paying my dues like we pay organization dues. Just know that we appreciate you all and are thankful that you brothers are back. Hashtag let peaches
live. Thank you, Griff.
Thanks, Griff. Thank you so much.
Hey, y'all, for the reminder, I hadn't said that all day, and I'm trying to say it like every segment. Y'all make sure y'all keep hashtagging that let peaches live. That's very important to the show and to Arleywood. Okay.
From KillDog12, thank you so much for your donation. Wait, is Doug on jury duty or is he the star witness? Hashtag.
Good question. Thank you for your donation.
Thank you, Loose Neck Side. Doug practiced saying guilty all weekend. Don't you talk about him.
Thank you, Loose
Neck.
Talk about Douglas.
Sean Mims. Now, Joe, if you don't know Sean,
right,
you're going to get to know him now.
Yeah.
My job paid me vacation time for 3 days when I turned that slip in.
Wow. So the jury duty, when he got jury duty, his job paid him for 3 days, even though the jury duty paid him $25. So good for you, Sean.
Yeah, good for him.
How much you going to break Douglas off to stay gone? Ryan, you got it.
Nope.
Nope, we're not doing that. Okay.
Nope, not doing
Anybody want to donate? Never mind. Y'all not going to get rid of my work husband. From Sean Mims again. Joe, 31 years and counting. Dallas stinks. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah. I'm coming to that conclusion. I'm just going to enjoy the NFL now. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch the games with no dog in the fight. I'll enjoy it better.
So you're not denouncing the Cowboys for another team. You're just denouncing the Cowboys, and you're just going to enjoy ball.
Yes, I cannot do it any longer with Jerry Jones. He's played with me a little bit too long, and we're not winning. Can you imagine me
playing in his face?
Yeah, playing right in my face. Can you imagine me telling you, man? Yeah, I'm a Cowboy fan with my chest out. My chest should be shrunk. My chest should be shrunk down. Man, come on, man.
Listen, speaking of games, I need to sidebar. We didn't say not one near word about this because I got this at 8:00 at night. 7:18. Tailgate, Tampa, 2 Live Stews tailgate, Falcons versus Tampa, Sunday, September 7th. All you can eat and drink, premium spirits, DJ, big screen TVs. Advance tickets are $35, ladies and gentlemen, until Wednesday.
Yep.
I will make a flyer.
Yes.
In the working hours, and we'll post it, and I put it everywhere. Come, hang out. Sean Mims, are you in Atlanta? Show your face.
Yep. Show up, Sean. How about that? Pull up on the player, Sean.
Pull up. Loose neck. Ryan hype like he just got sprung from the Doug Stewart Justice Center. Douglas was really happy this morning.
I enjoy this platform every day. I find myself having a hard time sleeping the night before a show because of excitement to come on this show. It was no different in Doug's absence, and it's no different in Joe's presence. I really get excited about being here with y'all doing what we do. I really do.
I'll be like, it's Friday. Why are we talking about Monday? This man.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking about this show.
From Sean Mims, tell your guy Knicks went to playoffs. Maybe he was asleep. Someone please. We have to do this every time, Joe. But we love you, Sean. Keep it coming.
He was referring to Bo Nix as a rookie last year making it to the playoffs. And again, I like Bo Nix. Well, I'm not even gonna say that. No, I'll say it. I don't know if he's MAGA or not, but I like Bo Nix as a player. Okay, yeah, I like him as a player, and I think that he's in a good situation with Sean Payton, who's an
great situation
guru with a team that notoriously is known for having a defense. So he's in a good situation, but I believe in that sophomore slump. I really do.
From Loose Neck, he wants to remind everybody to let peaches live. Yes. Thank you, Loose Neck.
Look at this picture. You saw the picture on the thing?
Yes. Now, wait a minute. I need her to come in here for a minute. Arlie. There's somebody AI'd you. Did you see that in the group chat?
I saw it.
Someone, it's not you. It's like the scene. So they tagged you in it.
I need to go look.
I've learned that Chitara, that's what I call my chat GPT. I've learned that
she got a black name. Oh,
yes.
Isn't that interesting?
Or like Indian, like a Shatara.
A good friend of mine recommended that I spend so much time with her that I give her a name. So when I ask her for pictures or to create a picture,
let me do my good.
Even though I know she's got the ability to go find or scrub the web and get one, she often creates her own. So the one she created of you, there's some similarities, but it's not you, and everyone can look at it and see.
Okay,
it's not you.
Give me a second, and not because y'all know how I do. We got because that bothered me, and then you didn't say anything, so I was like,
I didn't see
they
it.
tagged you. Now this is not going to be my regular work, guys, but it's okay. It's okay. Y'all know who I am.
We're on it. We know who
but
you are.
we might be on the screen with it. It's gonna look janky, but just wait till you see it.
I just want people to notice my two little stars.
Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?
Oh,
listen. And that's
but I like it. I like that better.
That's one of the running jokes because Arlie is younger than her daughter or looks younger than her daughter. So that picture is actually an older lady that looks older than the daughter on the show. So that makes sense.
Uncle
Maybe that's
Mike
why Shatara did it.
But let me tell y'all who she kind of favors. Y'all remember the lady now as an older one, but she played Will Smith's mom on The Fresh Prince. Look at her now. They kind of gave me some of her eye and
I'm gonna dig a little bit deeper.
Okay.
It's not my nose.
I thought you'd be more
Florence from the
upset about
Jeffersons
this.
with short hair.
Florence.
This is Florence from the Jeffersons with short hair right here.
Oh, Florence.
No, she looked like Florence in her regular self, fake regular self. This?
Well, let me tell y'all. I appreciate people. I think what I'm trying to get excited about is that people will be talking about me that I've never had this level of conversation. I'm in soap opera like Digest. I was like, oh my God, she's a writer. Or something. I was like, oh,
it's a lot.
They found me, and it was positive, but it was some negative in there too, and it's okay.
Don't do the negative. The minute you realize that it might be negative, go to the next one.
I don't bring any of that. You know, people are like, oh, she doesn't look old enough. Oh, they need to do some more of this. Oh, they could have picked somebody else. Oh, I didn't like such and such. And art is subjective, and I'm just appreciating.
Real quick, how many episodes was it supposed to be, Arlie?
3.
Okay, how many has it been?
I've done 8. There are 5 more coming.
Right. Look at God. Look at God. Don't even read them negative posts. Don't think about them negative posts. This is all positive. You're going to be on this show the rest of your freaking life.
Okay.
Just like Victor Newman, just like Jack Abbott, just like all of them on Young and the Restless. You're gonna be on this show the rest of your freaking life.
While you're preaching that into existence, can you also preach that I get on a sitcom? Because I need to do comedy too. I'm a comedian.
Yeah, you give
so
a nigga an inch and they want to take a
Ah.
mile. God dang it. God dang it.
Tuesday, 8:54 a.m. Good morning. I'm catching up on Beyond the Gates, and look who I see.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm getting all kind of messages.
I
I
am
thought I told
flooded.
everybody.
I am flooded with messages about, hey man, ain't that your girl on Beyond the Gates? Yes, that's her. That's
So
her.
the makeup couldn't.
They didn't
deny
hide
it.
me well enough. There were people who kept looking at me going, I watch this every day. I don't know what part you play. And I was like, I'm Peaches. And they go, you couldn't be. Who's Peaches? I'm like, well, yes, I am. And I had to pull out my phone and show them pictures. I go, oh my God. I said, but I'm hoping that the makeup and the hair department gets, awards for all of the work, because they're making everybody gorgeous. And everybody's like, you're not going to be cute. I don't have to be cute. Just keep me on the show.
Right. I think you are, though. You're never mind. I already said it. We have to finish.
Yes. Okay, bye-bye.
And what I'm seeing also before you go, Arlie, is you know how when you buy a car that you really like, you start seeing it all over the road.
Yes, yes.
Every place I walk inside of now on the TV, it's not sports anymore. It's Beyond the Gates. It's crazy.
That's your reticular activating system.
Right.
It's
good.
a true thing.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Back to it. Shedrick. Good morning.
Thank you,
Celebrating 22 years of marriage this weekend. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
We
Shedrick.
appreciate you. We appreciate your wife allowing us to get this donation. Thank you.
As a matter of fact, let me give Shedrick this right here. Thank you, Shedrick.
So that's not, we're going to fix those. They're not long enough for me. But now that we can control them,
right?
That's the key.
I agree.
That's the key, not Douglas. Now regular Douglas can have his way. Okay.
All right.
Loose neck. Eddie Kane Stewart. I don't know if it was when you were singing or what, but thank you, Loose neck.
Thank you, Loose neck.
Okay.
Thank you, Loose neck. Appreciate that.
From Loose neck again. Since Travis didn't learn his lesson, he is the lesson.
Again,
what lesson?
Right.
These are we're their aunts and uncles, like Travis, Shador. Like we feel like these are
Why
kids.
can't they be happily ever after? Why can't it just be fine?
We are traumatized. Have you seen that hoe? Sorry. Have you seen that young lady that Shannon Not So Sharp allowed to steal money from him? She has been all over the internet showing her purses, showing her new shoes, her Air Force Ones. That bitch gonna be working for OnlyFans again in the next year. I promise you.
No, she got 25.
That's on Shannon, though.
She got a big number. She ain't never gonna have to work again. She can buy as much shoes as she wants. I mean, however,
it's disgusting.
I gotta highlight one thing about Travis Hunter. He's not like us. He don't care to drink. He don't care to smoke. He don't care to club. He wants to play video games, be with his boo, and go to work.
Yeah,
that is a huge part of why things can really work. He gonna be in that house if he's not at work. He don't care about the streets and everything else. So that makes a big difference in a marriage.
Do you think he might be autistic a little? Like something about him is Asperger-ish.
I want some of that autism.
I wouldn't argue that. I wouldn't argue that at all, Tree. And I don't look at that comment as a knock.
No, I'm not trying
to degrade
to
him.
be.
Not at all.
No, I'm being
definitely
serious.
I understand that.
Okay. Well, as I see something there is different. He is
Travis
different.
Hunter. Travis Hunter is what old school, what we would say is a nerd.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
He's smart. He's got a 4.0 ever since Collins Hill, 4.0 in Colorado and Jackson State. All he does is really fish and watch video games or watch film. He's somewhat an introvert. That's what he is. But he can really play.
He's truly a unicorn. He really is.
Truly a unicorn. Absolutely.
Well, that's a good man then. I mean,
Flex,
quite frankly.
Thank you, Flex. Thank you, Flex. We appreciate you, brother.
Quite frankly. Okay, let's go. Flex Imaging. I love the cruise with the Stews commercial. Makes you want to call and give Arlie your social security number. Call me now. Yeah.
Call me now.
Give it to her. Give her your bank account number. Yeah.
Thank you,
whatever
Flex.
whatever the spirit moves you to do.
You came through big for us today, Flex Imaging. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much. You are watching the Two Live Stews experience, and you're also watching me do things while we're here. Let's see. Loose neck. Doug is a juror. juror on Cardi B's trial. Guilty. He might be.
Now,
We
Doug
don't know
likes
where
Cardi.
he is.
He wouldn't vote for her to be guilty. He likes Cardi.
He does.
Yeah, I think he does. I could be wrong because I know I like her.
We gonna break up. We gotta break up then. Cause what? Sean, damn Cardi, she admitted to robbing and drugging dude. Damn Cardi. She admitted to robbing and drugging dudes when she danced. But we give chicks a pass. She did admit to that. I know y'all know that.
Well, for the record,
I
spent a lot of time in shoe shows, and you gotta be careful with them chicks. Everybody know that, so it ain't nothing that we didn't know, Sean. It ain't nothing we didn't know.
So you're saying that
them chicks about their paper, and if they can get over on somebody,
so
if you can take your clothes off and put your Nucy in a total stranger's face for a couple of dollars, yeah, you can slip them a Mickey and try to get in their wallet. No question.
But speaking of that, does anyone? Can somebody give me their stars? I need your login. I want to watch the documentary about Magic City.
Right, I'm gonna watch.
Have you seen it?
I gotta add it to my list. You're right.
Okay, somebody.
I need to add that to my list as well.
Yeah, I have stars and but
I want to see it.
I'm not giving you my information. Go ahead, Tree. Thank you, Flex. We appreciate it, Flex. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Image training. Another great week with the stews. This week was like one live stew and a sports bruh. Great job, Doug and Ryan, collaborating with I'm Not Sleepy Jeff and Joe, the QB coach. Tree and Arlie always bringing it just to put a bow on it. See y'all next week. You come into the situation, Flex image training. What situation? Thank you, Arlie. This situation. Right. Doug had her make a flyer. It looks great. We got it Sunday, September 7th. The Gulch. Yep. Y'all coming?
Yep. I have soccer, but guess what? I'm blessed to have soccer in the ATL, travel soccer in the ATL.
How convenient.
So the kids' games are early. They got games Saturday and Sunday. The games on Sunday are typically early. So I should be free and clear to come straight to the tailgate as soon as we get done. I am very excited. Arlie, thank you for the flyer.
The kids are coming to the tailgate.
I'll try not to bring them, but I've brought them in the past. Yeah,
I mean they can. I'm just asking. Okay, from Sean Mims. Stop, Ryan. The Rams played 4 string lines on defense. Two.
Thank you for your donation, Sean.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm trying.
I guess he's talking about Shador's first preseason game.
I break up.
No. He's talking about the Rams and the fact that when you were saying making excuses that he didn't have the run game and he didn't have all that. The Rams defense, basically the Ram defense had their backups in as well. So Shador should have done well, but again, he got outplayed.
Corey Robinson.
Joe, I said that, Joe.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Okay. Go ahead, Tree.
Corey Robinson, thank you so much. Supporting this morning, FYI. Y'all keep sleeping on Tampa.
I agree.
Corey, come to the tailgate.
I agree that Mike Evans, I agree that Baker Mayfield, I agree that their head coach, I agree that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers cannot be overlooked in the NFC South. They got a real team.
And I might just squeeze Baker Mayfield in my top 10 quarterbacks. It's hard. I'm not going to do it, Stu, so don't chastise me for it, but he's up there, 12, 11, 13. He's up there, brother.
I will not argue with that comment or sentiment at all. I don't know how hard it would be to put him in that top 10. He's played well, and he's gotten better every year for the last 3 or 4 years. I like Baker, man.
Sean Mims, thank you again, sir. Howie paid Smith last year. He came out with Parsons. Howie pays his guys after 3 years. That's why we've been to 2 bowls in 3 years.
We've talked about that on In the Huddle with Joe Ham. Howie Roseman is a general. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's not letting players. Look, man, Jerry Jones has seen for the last 5 years that Micah Parsons is a dog.
Yeah.
If you give him a contract 2 years ago, you save $15, $16, $17 million a year right now.
I've finally come to the conclusion of what's the difference between the Philadelphia Eagles and some of these organizations and then Jerry Jones. Howie Roseman, what is he? The GM, right?
Yes.
He's not the owner.
No.
So you can separate the two. When you're dealing with Jerry Jones, when Jerry Jones had that meeting with Michael Parsons, that sit-down meeting and that handshake that he thought he had an agreement with, Michael Parsons got to realize you were talking to the owner and the GM.
Right.
That's why Jerry can't get things done, man. He's wearing too many hats.
Right.
Way too
Howard
many
Roseman is the executive vice president and general manager of the Philadelphia Eagles. That is his role.
Yes, not the owner.
Not the owner.
Thank
That
you,
would be
Rel
Jeffrey
Scott.
Lurie.
Thank you, Rel Scott. Enjoy the first weekend of college football. # We Are Penn State.
Shout out to you, Rel Scott. I gave you a lovely bride, Tisa, some love earlier today. Hopefully you was able to hear that. Bless you, Tisa.
Wait till she's not here Monday. From Corey Robinson. Oh, yeah. And Taylor Townsend, Matt. I sent that to you this morning. The what happened to Taylor Townsend at the U.S. Open when she won and the white girl disparaged her. See, these are the things. Thank you, Corey. That like I'll try to go back and be, amicable, but why is she talking? I feel like I wasn't even born in the 60s, but I feel like we are in that time again when the Olympians,
in sports, Tree.
Bullshit.
When you get beat in sports, you got one job. Show respect and love to the person that just beat you. You ain't gotta slob them down like they were doing Trump.
Right.
But if you just got beat, you can't start talking about what the person that beat you did or didn't do or how they acted or they lacked this or lacked that. Take your beating and keep it moving.
She disparaged that girl's character.
No question.
What?
Yeah.
You are classless. You have no grace. I saw her play last year.
Uneducated.
She is so delightful. I loved her.
Yep.
Doug knows her dad, or they all went. Didn't she go to the high school with the girls?
Yes.
I'm tired of this. Like, that's how, Joe, that's how.
No, I understand. No, I totally understand. Yes. Oh, God. And then we got to teach our kids. We got to teach our kids about it. We got to try to be neutral. It's hard being neutral.
Oh, black people don't have to. We, by example, we are not naturally nasty about any race. The other kids learn to be racist.
Yes.
They're not born like that.
Well, we're all products. We're all products of our environment.
Right.
The majority of us have grown up in a lift as you climb or mentor the youth or how can you help your neighbor or so ain't got no bread. Take this loaf across the street.
Right.
Them other folks, no, man. If you're not immediate family, they don't give a damn.
You don't hear them talk about cousins and stuff.
Man, please.
My God. Care. You give me one, Stu. Lift as you climb.
Yes.
Wow, that's beautiful. That's nothing but helping others out.
Please believe.
Yes,
from Loose Neck. Folks see Doug on the jury.
Thank you, Loose Neck. Thank you for all the donations, man.
Oh, my God. Okay, let's hit it. Let's hit it. Royal Scott. Ryan, Joe, predict the score for the Tech Colorado game. Put some of this money on the victims' books that Doug is about to send to jail.
I mentioned making already 4 wagers for this upcoming season. One of them is the Tech game. I've got Georgia Tech -4.5 to beat Colorado. So if I had to put a score on it, I'd say 28-21.
I think Haynes King and those guys are going to score some points. Definitely going to Yellow Jackets. I am going 33-26. 33-26 Yellow Jackets.
I love it.
Rel Scott, Killman helps your getaway from the cops' speed.
Yeah.
He broke. You tried to talk about Rel this morning in the.
I got nothing but love for Rel. Rel send me like a T-shirt every year, and I wear them shirts all the time.
Every week.
Thank you, Rel. Appreciate you, player. And shout out to your beautiful bride, Tisa, Rel. I'm a fan.
Hey, Verna. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for giving back. Great show.
It's your birthday, Verna, and you're blessing us. Thank you, Verna. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great weekend, Verna.
Y'all know who else's birthday it is, don't you? Ryan, what do you think about people that ask for cash apps on their birthday? Is that
I don't like that.
Tasteless.
I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, I don't like that.
From John Dingle, but it's Ryan's birthday if y'all want to give him a little birthday gift. From John Dingle, Tree said this is enough of the white lady talk. Yeah,
reset. Shouts out to you, Ding. Nothing but love, man. My classmate, family member down at the crib. Love you, John.
Not Douglas can go too far sometimes, but the line stepper hasn't had a lot of room to get in here today because you've been running shit. I'm proud of you. From Earl McDowell, hit the like button. Thank you, Earl. Thank you.
Y'all, please remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and share the show. Thank y'all very, very much. That is very important. The donations are very important, but even more important is spreading the word because people still don't know that the stews are back.
Loose neck, the bar stools are fine. I have 3 stools here that I'm giving away. Joe, I'm not trying to buy a lot of stuff because I am leaving, but some bar stools that I ordered 7 months ago arrived. I got my money back.
I was about to say, you ultimately got it for free, so it's okay. No big deal.
Tree, I didn't do your leaving enough due diligence. I'm thinking you are going and you'll be back. Are you leaving to pick up shop and be actually living somewhere else out of the country?
I will just be a citizen still, but I'm good on this experience. Wow. So
shout out to you.
I'm gonna hang out until about May. I think I want to go to SNS one more time. And then I'll be back to visit, and I'll still be here if
she's not telling the truth.
That's a lot of conviction there.
She's chasing male organs.
Okay,
don't worry about it.
Let's go. From loose neck. They riding orange so hard they gonna get pregnant. Yeah, that was disgusting.
That was disgusting. Oh, look at that. That was disgusting. I mean,
Flex.
Oh my gosh, I was sick to my stomach watching that thing last night.
Yeah. So we had to make y'all sick too. From
Thank you,
Flex Image Training. Tree's innuendos are powerful. She can bring it to any. Listen, Flex Imaging, when I leave this spot, I'm going to go in my closet and I'm going to bust it down. Okay. Look me up.
Tree, keep that stuff you do in your closet to yourself, please.
I'm going to bust it down.
Thank
Joe,
you, Flex.
don't ask.
Appreciate
don't
you,
ask.
No, I'm not.
Melvin. Whoa, hold on. 404-770-6949. That's the number to Bear 11 Towing. Shouts out to you, Melvin Echols. This fool will say more about Cracker Barrel changing their logo than gun control regarding the school shooting yesterday where 2 children got killed. Love the show. Thank you, Melvin. And there was a school shooting. It happens so much now that we don't even identify it like we used to. But when it comes to the world of towing and needing a tow in the ATL, this is your guy to call. 404-770-6949. And Melvin, you've given us a task. We're putting it together. We're going to figure it out. We'll consult with you to make sure we're doing things the right way. But Melvin, we appreciate your support. If you need a tow in the ATL for any reason, call our guy Melvin. 404-770-6949. Bless you, Melvin. Thank you, sir.
Let's see. Where are we? Okay, Sean Mims. So the fake black Hindu Indian was better, so drop out in 2019 race, but now y'all love her. Oh, Sean.
Sean, you pushing it, Sean.
Now you, Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Oh,
thank you for your donation, Sean.
And here he is again. Thank you, Sean. Thank you.
Georgia.
I don't know.
Sean, we appreciate your donation, Sean.
Shouldn't be doing this when spelling.
Well,
I have deleted ninjas in my phone
Sean,
when they can't spell.
We've learned a long time ago, Sean, we've got to be careful for people that hug you and pat you on the back, because at the end of the day, they're patting the back just to look for the soft spot to stick the dagger. Come on, Sean.
Come on, Sean. The Real Bill, $9.99. Thank you so much. Great show, Stu Nation. Support your preferred HBCUs. Have a safe weekend on purpose. Yes, we will.
You know what? I mean, let me find that game, the Norfolk game. When that game? I think that game is tonight.
Well, Sean, you can stay today. Shout out to Kelsey. There you go, Joe.
Yeah, I mean that just real happiness is what I want. I just want happiness, man.
You don't want a big butt chick, Sean?
Yeah,
don't knock it.
I want to talk about Kelsey real quick while we're here.
Go ahead. Yeah, that's the opening.
First game of the season for Norfolk State will be played at William Dick Price Stadium in Norfolk, Virginia, and it is tonight at 7:00. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what Michael Vick's team does. I can't wait to see what Deshaun Jackson's team does. But what we have missed to talk about to this point is Travis Kelce getting married and being engaged to Taylor Swift. Joe, please share your thoughts if you've got any.
Well, they have been dating.
And bring Arlie in for this too, if you can, Tree. I would like to get her opinion. Go ahead, Joe.
I'm so sorry that I don't really look at the pigment of the skin. I don't look at it. What I do know is that you have an all-world Hall of Fame athlete and an all-world entertainer and, Taylor Swift, and they dated. Guys, I want to appreciate that. This was no 1 week, 2 week, Tony Romo and Jessica Simpson. No, they dated for 2 years. Taylor Swift traveled to all the games. She was supportive. You saw Travis Kelce be supportive. Whether it's love at first sight, they're doing their homework, their due diligence. Shout out to them. Now, I'm not even one to say they'll be divorced in 2 years or 3 years or 1 month. Right now, they see it best fit, and there you go. Nobody did anybody any harm, in my opinion. So I'm cool.
Arlie?
I'm happy for I love love. I'm happy for them. Yes. I want people to make it. My issue is, and I posted it in the Two Live Stews group somewhere, that it's funny how we respond to things differently. If that had, like, I think about Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson. People aren't like, oh my God, that's so good. They're dating. They're trying to get to know each other. And what does Shaq say? I give it 6 weeks. So I just hate that we can't give Black love the same attention. Think about, Travis Hunter. We can't give that the same love that we give Taylor Swift and Kelsey. Oh my God.
I hate to cut you off, but let me ask you a question, Arlie.
You didn't hate to. You wanted to. It's okay.
I did. What have we said disparaging about Megan Thee Stallion?
No, it's again that they thing that whoever those people are. Media. Maybe it's media, mass media. Let me just say, mass media tends to be a little more. They like the colonizers. They do not like the enslaved.
One more thing. What did I just say about Travis Hunter and his bride? What did I just say about them?
Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't.
I'm saying the same thing about Taylor Swift and her man. The last thing I'm gonna do is rain on somebody's parade. If they in love and they happy, the divorce rate is 75% or higher.
It's 71. It's 71%.
Okay. If that's the road you want to go down with your life, congratulations. Be careful and be wise when you do it.
Absolutely.
But a lot of people, the problem they have with Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift is that Travis has been known to stick his milk in some chocolate.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And now he in all the milk. I mean, he in milk, like vanilla, salt, sugar.
Good for him.
No Lowry's. No
Good for
Lowry's.
him.
No
The lady that he was dating prior to Taylor has done interviews saying, do I look like a lady that's going to pay for anything when I'm dating somebody? He don't want to marry that.
Why is that so shunned upon for us to want to have it's another show. I got appointments.
For the record, I didn't say it was shunned upon, but it's terrible.
Why don't you take care of everything for JP? For the most part, don't you? She ain't pumped gas in 50 years. What the F are you talking about?
I have friends whose moms don't know how to pump gas. So this is not an unrealistic desire from a Black woman. Is Arlie frozen?
What you won't see from me? She's not frozen. She just had her eyes closed. What you won't see from me? What you won't see from me is any chick that I've dated that wasn't willing to open up her wallet. Yeah, I'll take care of it all.
How do you know Kayla wasn't willing to open up her wallet?
She said it.
She said it.
What did she say?
She said it.
She said, why wouldn't you take care of this?
She had the test. I'm sorry. She had the ovaries to say it.
It's Joseph now.
I ain't paying for nothing.
Joseph.
He's where you are, and he's where he is.
Okay, can we finish, y'all? Because I'm
trying to find my soft life too, and I'm in it. Y'all gonna make me go date a white man, and then I'm gonna be mad at myself, and he can't come to the dinner.
Arlie,
what?
Never mind.
No, I'm in my soft life. Right, you better believe it.
Right.
Anyway, we're back. Read the chat. That's why I'm happy for them. I'm saying I hate that the world or that the media doesn't give, and we know this. I'm not saying anything we don't know. It's just like Trump. Y'all saw his whole thing where he said the Black women of Chicago, they've been begging me for coming.
Wow.
That's the whole commercial for the shot. Have y'all seen the shots commercial? The women are gonna step in and do what we have to do. It's our girl that played in The Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Lynn Whitfield, she's leading that commercial. I said, this ninja done watched the TV up late at night. He has just made the commercial real life.
He's a producer at his heart. He did that whole show. And for the record, I did watch The Apprentice. It was good
Arley's
TV.
about to pop. Oh my God, it's 9:45.
Yeah, come on.
Bye, y'all. Bye. I'm gone.
All right.
Thank you, Arley.
So Sean Mims wants to say happy Thursday. Okay, Sean.
ninjas.
Hey, all right, ninjas.
Yeah,
All right, Sean.
Listen,
Sean, show
every
your
dollar,
face next week.
every dollar ain't a good Dollar Tree. We need to talk about this.
I'm not talking. This is this y'all. This no, not
go ahead.
Douglas.
Go ahead,
You have
Tree.
to talk to Douglas.
Go ahead, Tree.
Benjamin Edwards, thank you. What up, though? Detroit, welcome back to the top 5 champ.
Thank you.
Great
I am the top
show
5 champ.
today, y'all.
Appreciate that, Benjamin. Appreciate that. I am the top 5 champ. No top 5 today. We will reconvene with the top 5s next week.
Benjamin, your Detroit card is revoked. From Rel Scott, Ryan and Tisa made peace.
Yes,
Enjoy
yes,
the
yes.
weekend.
I love your wife, Rel.
We'll see.
I love your wife, Rel.
Uncle
I got no beef
Mike.
with her.
My wife watched the Stews one time, and now she tells everybody, my friend Arley is on Beyond the Gate.
Mike, y'all family, Mike.
Y'all
Mike,
are.
Uncle Mike, y'all family, man.
Y'all are. We'll allow it. From Carrie Portis, good morning. My daughter, Carson. Happy birthday, Carson.
Happy birthday,
is
beautiful.
11 years old. 11
Happy
years
birthday,
old
Carson.
today.
I had a moment this morning where I got sad. One of my son's friends' moms sent me a picture of my son and his buddy walking to class. Both of them looking at their phones, both of them wearing headphones, listening to music. But when we got here 5 years ago, they instantly became buddies, and now they're sophomores in high school. And it made me sad, terribly sad.
Yeah. The Facebook will get you be in a good mood, and all of a sudden, yes.
Okay.
Fall always makes me revert back to my married life. It just, the smells, the weather, the football.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Loose neck. Only person Doug is quitting is Kelly Rowland.
Yeah, he's a Kelly.
He likes her a
Yeah,
lot.
so do I. So
More than
Kelly's
me.
Gorgeous. She's gorgeous.
Loose neck. I can spell Ellenwood, and I live in Dallas. I used
Sean,
to live in Ellenwood.
not saying nobody's name, but Sean.
Well,
Shout out
Sean
to you,
has a
Loose neck.
comeback for all of us. Spelling is bad when you drive all night and have some vodka and stay up and watch the show.
We
Keep
appreciate you watching the
Sean.
show. Sean, we
Keep
appreciate
watching.
that. We appreciate that.
We don't need the commentary about Kamala. All right, let's knock it down. Brian Daniel, 1954. Ryan, I disagree. Shador had guys wide open and checked down. He didn't make the plays. This is what Joe has said.
We talked about that.
No,
we
that's
didn't
what
hide.
you
We
said.
didn't. We didn't
You
hide
said he
that
didn't
today.
make plays. Yeah, you said he did not make plays.
And
No.
the game that was good that he did have, he missed several open guys. So we talked about that.
From Uncle Mike, Caitlin Tebow. Yeah, it was giving that. It was definitely. From Demetria. Right, Rel Scott. I'm not even sure who will be playing NFL ball in 10 years. Who will be conditioned and even know the rules? We will see.
We will see.
Because I plan to be here, Demetria, till I'm like 120.
Shout out, Shedrick. Shout out, player.
I respect CC, but I don't like the media's way of making her look like, yeah, that's really what it boils down to. And so because we are responsible, we don't want to spend a lot of time doing that here, sort of. No?
Shouts out and much respect to CC. CC, I love you. I don't know what these ninjas talking about. Go ahead.
Only thing I would say is, I mean, check the numbers though. Where's the makeup? I understand about if you are trying to put somebody on the pedestal.
y'all.
If you put somebody on the pedestal and like it's very
And they don't
obvious.
deserve it. It's one
very-
thing.
yeah. 2
Right.
points, 4 rebounds, nothing going on.
This chick is bad to the bone.
She's balling.
And she got nice thighs too. I like her thighs.
Demetria said we didn't see much Rock and Ryan today. Joe may need to come back in the morning more often. Demetria, not Douglas, forgets about his pain when he just
I got to move a little bit. I got to keep this thing loose.
Well, and what can we do for that, Ryan?
Well,
What's
yes.
the best situation?
I use the pain-free roll-on that is created by the good folks from Brain IQ. It helps. You can instantly feel it helping and providing relief. It helps, but I got years and years and years of damage in this neck and in this back. So the fact that the pain roller relieves pain at all is mind-blowing to me because it works. but my back is bad.
Last one, we just did a fucking 3-hour show.
Yep,
from Loose Neck Side. I will say it with my chest, but my insides are crying. Joe, that was for you. Good job, everybody.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
Outstanding job, Tree. I'm giving you the first A+ today. Well done today. We really appreciate it. Joe, outstanding job, sir. I know you didn't plan on being here 3 hours, but you did, and you knocked it out of the park, man.
Before you leave,
man.
wait. Before you leave, we have a very important birthday coming up. Ryan Stewart is having a birthday on the 30th. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy
52.
birthday.
52.
We hope you have
Thank you,
many pain-free, fun, wonderful birthdays.
Thank you, Arley. Thank you, Arley. A+ to Arley, A+ to Tree, A+ to you, Joe. Really appreciate it, man.
Yes,
everybody in the chat, thank you. Thank you for all that y'all have done. The super chatters did their thizzle today. Everybody that didn't super chat, that's cool. Y'all made comments. Y'all kept the show going. We really appreciate that. We love you. We love you. Whatever y'all do this weekend, be safe. If you're going to have a few drinks, make sure you drink responsibly. Don't get behind the wheel. Football is here starting tonight. Y'all enjoy it. Have fun. But be careful if you're in them streets with a little bit of drinks in your system. Please be careful. Joe, on the heels of that comment, make sure you stay in the fight and keep winning that fight.
Fight is real, brother.
Beat that thing's behind. We appreciate you, man. So A+ to everybody. And last but not least, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. If you don't know him, you need to find him and show him love. That's all he's showing you. Nothing but love. Peace and blessings. Y'all check out the Brain IQ link. There's good stuff in there for you that can help you. And last but not least, we will see you back Monday morning. Same stew time, same stew channel, same 2 Live Stews experience. Peace. Thank y'all very much.